welcome to Demon Hunters, and happy Halloween. I'm Jimmy McMichael, and thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Gotta say thank you to all of our Patreon backers, and if you are not subscribed to Patreon, hey, how about you give it a try? That would be awesome. It helps us do stuff like this, and stuff that's better than this with people who know what they're doing instead of me. So, yeah, come join us for that sometime when someone
awesome, Jimmy.
Experienced is doing this.
We love Jimmy.
We love Jimmy.
I'm Jimmy McMichael. I literally wrote the book on Demon Hunters. And I'm excited to see how this goes. If you back the Patreon, you also get access to the Fantasy Network, which is Zombie Orpheus's streaming video service full of everything we've ever done, including Demon Hunters Slice of Life, our latest web series. Lots of little peeks at life in the Brotherhood from the people who aren't necessarily out on the front lines hunting the demons. So that was a lot of fun to make. Got some great new contributors to the world there. And that's all on the Fantasy Network, so go check it out. And also join us at our Discord channel, the Zombie Orpheus Discord channel. And we're in there all the time. Come talk to us. We're lonely, and we'll tell you anything.
You may not want to hear it, but we'll tell you.
Boy, he's a lonely boy.
And also, the Zoe Live YouTube channel. This is where this will eventually live. So all of our streaming shows are up there. You can catch up on past Metaverse episodes, other stuff. I honestly, I don't watch them, but I think you should.
Wow. Salesman of the year.
Right? Well, I'm bad at this, so let's talk to other people. So, let's go ahead and go around and introduce yourselves.
In character?
Nope, just yourselves.
Just
your
myself.
lovely selves.
Kelly Anderson, living in Tacoma, hanging out with my sweet baby angel of a dog named Sandy. She's great.
Aw.
Yeah, it's a good life. No complaints.
I'm Natalie. I am about to not live in Tacoma, and I work at Best Buy currently. But I'm hoping to move on to other things, and that's really all there is about me. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Hey, it's your boy, What is Kiss, a.k.a. Nathan Hill, a.k.a. Mason Kadir, a.k.a. Sokar, a.k.a. me. What's up? It's been a while. I'm happy to be back. You can see me here and other stuff, such as DFA, sometimes Demon Hunters, sometimes Master of the Metaverse. You can also see me on geekspace.tv. Doing some fun stuff over there, and I'm just happy to be here.
And real quick, what's your actual name in that list of things?
Oh, Kesan. Kesan.
All right.
Kesan.
Make it stick.
Kesan.
Hey. And finally,
Hey, what's up? It's Shawn, and sometimes Master of the Metaverse, badass John Stone, SWAT team member, former SWAT, current badass. That is me. You know that. Also, hey, if anybody knows, so we were supposed to dress, because it's Halloween edition of Demon Hunters. I am dressed as a certain person, and if anybody in chat can guess who I'm dressed as, Jimmy's gonna give you a lot of money. A lot.
I
So
don't
much
think
money.
that was agreed to.
Well, you're giving him something.
Here's
Because
a
if you
hint.
know who I'm dressed as, you deserve
Can I give him a hint?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah, it's my character from Demon Hunters. My character.
Is it really? Is it really?
We got a lot to talk about.
Honestly, hate to break it to you, he did a way better job than you. I'm pretty sure it's his character now.
We got a lot
It
to
was a
talk
long
about.
time ago. It was a long time ago. Well, we are interchangeable, so. Moving on. Moving on.
So, we are going to be playing Demon Hunters. For those of you who don't know about Demon Hunters, it's a world where all of the stories are true. Every myth, every legend, every monster and myth, I said myth twice now, but all of them. They're out there, They're hunting down people, and it's up to the Brotherhood of the Celestial Torch to keep humanity safe and in the dark about the horrors that are just lurking outside what they're seeing in the day-to-day lives. And you all today are going to be playing not as demon hunters.
What?
You are all students at the Brotherhood Academy. You the Brotherhood Academy is where if a demon hunter has kids, that's where the kids are going to end up going to be trained to be the next generation of demon hunters. If a small child sees something that they shouldn't have out in the world, that they can't then just go on living their lives because you're not supposed to know this.
Like your parents doing it.
Exactly. If your parents are werewolves. So those kids end up in the academy. So it's where the next generation of demon hunters is trained for the fight, which is kind of child soldiery and really kind of ethically gross, but it's not like these kids are going to have normal lives anyway, so just move past it.
Everyone's just screwed over from the beginning.
So, how the game is going to work, you each have your character sheets in front of you. I don't have a sample one, but we'll just hold it up. Anybody? Hold one up? There we go. All right. So, you each have a row of approaches, a row of disciplines. Your approaches are careful, quick, sneaky, clever, flashy, and forceful. Hey!
And Doc.
And your disciplines, you've got combat and tactics, covert ops, magic, mystic arts. I'm getting some guidance here. Research and development, social engineering, and your fringe discipline.
Very good. Very good.
So some of you will have a fringe discipline. This is if you're some kind of supernatural creature, descended from a god, if you're a werewolf, if you're a Frankenstein creation. These are where your powers come from there. So you're always going to be rolling an approach and a discipline. And then we also have aspects, which are on the field of play. Aspects are things in a scene. You've got, each one of you has aspects for your character. So maybe you are good at math, or you've got cat-like reflexes.
Yes, as do I. Yes.
Or an intimidating growl.
Yes.
So these, you have a set of dice in front of you called faith dice. These are your little blue dice. Each of you has 3 of these, and you will use those to activate your aspects. So you can bump up your rolls by calling on special powers that you have as your character. You only get 3 of those, and once you spend them, they're spent. You can earn more later, but don't count on them, so use them wisely. Once you roll, sometimes you're not going to get what you want. You're going to end up with just barely off what you need. And if you only had a couple more points, man, wouldn't that be nice? Well, guess what? They can be yours, because each of you have in front of you demon dice.
Oh.
3 of them. You can use 3 at a time, but they will regenerate. So every move, you will have 3 demon dice available to you.
Nice. And there's no consequence for using them. Awesome.
Pretty much no consequence. Except that if you use one, then I get that demon dice for me to use against you.
Hey, that sounds kind of like consequences.
Because you see, I don't have faith dice. All I got's the demon dice, because I am the demon master. And since there are 4 of you, I start with 4. But oh man, I can have so many more than 4, you guys. So many more. Come on, chat. You know we love you. Feed me demon dice.
No, chat. You're on our side, chat. You're on our side.
Just think about it. Just think about your actions.
Think about the turtles.
Let's see. So yeah, and it's a real easy game, you guys. There's not much to it. Roll some dice, you make up a story, we have some fun. And you guys out in chat can help us have fun, because we've got our store open. Mark, I don't know the address for the store. Mark is it Zoe?
Zoe.straylogic.com.
Zoe.straylogic.com, where you can come and join in the fun. At the $10 level, you can buy individual demon dice or faith dice for the game. So you're buying demon dice, that's helping me out. I'm gonna keep adding to this pile and just do terrible things to these lovely people just because I'm a jerk. If you buy faith dice, it goes into a common pool that our players can draw from so that they can play extra aspects and stuff in the scene.
Now, Chat, I'm looking at you, Chat. Do you see her? Look at that face. Do you notice she works with dogs? You don't want to hurt her. Don't.
Already been hurt enough.
You don't have to hurt her. I will do it for you.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So that's the $10 level. At 20, you can buy either boosts or aspects. Boosts are single-use aspects that you can give to any member up here. It's for a specific player. So you can come up with something that you want them to have that you will they'll be able to use one time. So maybe you decide they have a belt of throwing knives, or hey, check out these sick dance moves, or hey, I listened to a podcast about this. And they'll have a D6 on each of those that you buy them that they can use at any point that they want in the game. Aspects, you can you can create a custom aspect, which is something that is true about the world, something that is true about the field of play. So maybe you decide there's a heavy police presence in the area. You can play that out, there's a D6 on it. Or this is a real one that I got before, here's a wall of corgis.
Yes.
Saul's most proud.
It came into play. So yeah, you're just making something true in the world that wasn't there before.
Just a wall of corgis is just a wall of little wiggling butts.
It did not end well for the corgis.
It's okay. They're kind of corgis are nuts.
At $50, we've got the Hair Doctor level and the Kentucky Blue Clay level. At the Hair Doctor level, Hair Doctor, yours truly, shows up to remove either all of the minor conditions that someone has taken, or up to 2 medium conditions, or a single severe condition for one of the characters that you get to choose, Chat. So if
you don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose who gets it. That's up to Chat. And so if you're feeling bad about the state somebody's in, you can kick in and heal them up. Or the Kentucky Blue Clay level, if the team's up against something, they can't quite figure out how to get around it, Kentucky Blue Clay will show up from the future to tell the players exactly how, in the past, they have bypassed this one obstacle. He's creating a little bit of a paradox for you. So, yeah, so if you're just tired of watching these people get stuck at one thing, you can chip in a little. Hey, here's a time traveler to tell you how to get around it.
Kentucky Blue Clay.
At $250, we've got the traditional hack attack. So, Chat, it's up to you guys. What's happening? A random event of your choosing will happen in the world, and you can all chip in together to buy this collaboratively. You just have to work out what it's going to be ahead of time. And a little bonus at the $250 level, when we hit $250 in donations, you guys will have the ability to summon the Purple Ninja, the greatest demon hunter of all time, to aid you in your quest.
I know him.
Oh,
He's a master of the 7 essential forms of martial arts, and he never loses. So if we hit 250 together, that's what we get. And if we hit 500 collectively, everything explodes.
Yay!
So
Good to know.
look forward to that.
Sweet. Awesome. Okay. Sweet.
And I'm going to take these off because they super hurt.
Oh,
But
no.
hey, if we hit 500, yeah, right? Isn't that nasty? If we hit 500, I'll put them back on because that's worth suffering for. Let's see. So, yeah, we're good. And my screen has shut off. Let's turn that back on. And let's dive in.
Diving in.
It is Halloween night at the Academy. And it's been a busy night of trick-or-treating. You've all come back with huge pillowcases full of candy. And now why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves and what you are dressed as for Halloween. Let's start with Kelly.
Well, I'm VT, a Frankenstein-like creation. I'm 3 months old, built right here in the good old academy. Didn't ask to be built, and really, this is not the life I would have chosen for myself, so I'm a little angsty about it. And I'll let you know, because I'll punch you. It's real hard. My legs, not so much. They're not as good for that. But for Halloween, which is a really new concept to me, came at it very last minute. So I just borrowed a friend's goggles, really. Think it's something steampunk? Haven't heard of that, but that's what I'm going for. Threw my hair up in a pony. That's pretty dramatic for me. So yeah, anything for candy, really.
All right. Natalie.
I am Zara Richter. I was the unfortunate survivor of a zombie attack that plagued my town. I'm not really that into Halloween because everybody around me in creepy makeup and creepy costumes, not really my thing, not into it. So I decided not to dress up, and people gave me candy anyway, and I'm not sure why. And yeah, I don't really like to talk about it very much, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't really like to talk to people, so.
All
yeah.
right.
What's up? It's me, Erik Ricardo. Here, gonna win Halloween tonight because I got the best costume ever, which is my own rendition of a crossover between Thanos and the Marvel movie, mixed with a California raisin. I did the numbers, I crunched it. This is gonna be the best costume this Halloween. A little bit about myself. I am the smartest person you've met. Deal with it. And yes, you wish I was your son.
Real great personality on this one.
Yeah. Nobody likes him. I'm gonna eat him.
And Shawn.
Hey. So I'm Andre Samir. My mother was a lion warrior goddess, and my dad was a drunk insurance salesman, but charming. And so they met up and did that thing, and here I am, half god, lion boy, and half insurance salesman. And so as an homage to my dad for Halloween, I'm dressed as him.
All right. Insurance salesman.
Classy.
Great.
I think it's a little insurance. He just kind of knocked about. He did at least sell insurance. Probably other stuff too. You know, I think he was a bartender at some point.
Was it like a notable insurance company, or is it like the general insurance?
Well, I didn't grow up with him.
Oh,
Like I heard stories about him. My adoptive mom, she was pretty cool. Her name was Akila, and she was pretty cool. I got my name, from her.
Mm-hmm.
She called me Andre. Otherwise, my real mom would have called me like, rawr, rawr. 'Cause she was a lion warrior goddess.
All right. So, you've all come back from trick-or-treating, and you have gathered in the basement of your dorm, where you have set up the Ouija board and lit all the candles, and you figure, it's Halloween, let's summon some spirits, let's talk, let's see what they've got going on. So, what do you guys want to ask? What's your burning questions?
What's the point of living?
Oh, you're always such a downer. All the time. All the time. Look, why
Boy,
don't
I
we
hope
try
that
to...
was in character.
We
Like half and half.
need to try to contact, my people, all right? Like, I'm talking gods, goddesses,
Why is this about you? Why are you making this about you? This is
Because it's
about
a
all of
Ouija
us.
board. We're trying to contact a different plane, right? And my people are from, the whole goddess plane.
Right, but I know a lot of dead people.
We don't want to talk to them.
Okay, well,
Do you want to talk to them?
I mean, I kinda.
She hasn't seen them in so long.
How about this? Instead of asking a bunch of dead people some things, what about we get some spirits to do stuff for us? A lot of these magical implications is kind of like it's there, at least behind something, but I want something that provides some service, you
I would
know?
love someone to do my dishes.
Exactly!
I
Boom!
can get behind this.
There you go. What do you want? Well,
I at this point, I just don't want him to have anything. So that's how I feel.
Perfect.
Whatever
I
you
like
want.
it.
Yeah.
You guys think so small. So small. You're going to contact the
What if we
spiritual plane and
get-
have to do dishes?
What if we get a god to do our dishes?
All right, look. Having some knowledge of other dimensional beings, gods, not big into dishes, not big into manual labor, menial tasks for humans.
And that's what makes
we
it
aren't
so
either,
great.
If we summon somebody and they do something for us, they're going to expect something back.
So while you guys have been having this argument, you've had your hands on the planchette, and none of you have noticed that it's just constantly going back and forth. H-E-Y, H-E-Y, S-H-U-T-U-P. Something is trying to get your attention.
that's what I'm saying. We don't have to be in school physically if we have some spirits take over our bodies and go to classes for us.
No, not into that one.
Okay,
Not into
okay.
that one. No.
So the planchette has started vibrating to get your attention.
I
What's
noticed
up
that
with
it's
that?
vibrating.
All right.
Oh, guys, this is vibrating.
Is that you? Who's doing that?
Hands up.
And the planchette keeps moving.
Oh.
Oh no.
And it spells out, finally. Too late now. The Great One approaches. Its heralds have come. And you hear the doorknob behind you start to rattle.
It's a god.
Who's Harold?
I called it. Just saying.
Okay,
Harold the god.
let me turn it off and turn it back on again. We're not ready right now. I flip it over looking for the
You do not find a switch.
There's somebody trying to rattle the... Who is this? It's probably the guys from the other dorm trying to come... What do you want?
The door flies open, and it is a Stormtrooper from Star Wars who says, hang on. Pops off his helmet, and it's your RA. And he says, you guys are not supposed to be down here with lit candles. You guys know it's a fire hazard, and hey, I get it. It's Halloween. It's supposed to be festive. I'm going to have to write you all. And that is when something skitters into the room, climbs up him, and attaches itself to his face.
Okay, is that part of your costume? Because that's pretty good.
No.
Are you
I
looking
mean-
like an alien
Frank,
Star
yeah.
Wars?
I know,
that's
that's like one of
really
those-
cool.
those-
No,
space huggers.
no,
It's a mashup.
no, that's not a correct mashup. Star Wars happened a long, long time ago, and Aliens happens in the future. This isn't good.
If it's a
This is a
trans-dimensional
problem.
alien that can jump through time and space...
Your RA's eyes glow bright yellow, kind of flickery.
All right, now that's a cool effect.
And you realize he's got what looks like a mini pumpkin jammed into his mouth. And he's trying to make noises, but it's just kind of...
Okay, that's the kinky stuff. I'm not into it. No, not.
And he raises his blaster to aim at you guys.
I'm gonna dive out of the way. Like I'm gonna go like far away from this area.
Give me a roll.
Going.
He is blocking the door, so you're not making it out.
Okay. I'm just trying to get out of his way. So
So what you're going to want to do here, this is an overcome.
yeah.
Give me an approach and a discipline that you're rolling.
Okay. So that would be. Hold on 1 second. And do I roll both dice or?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to roll an approach and a discipline, and if you want to tag any aspects, which would seem like a complete waste at this point in the game.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. All right. So I'm gonna do quick and combat and tactics.
Yes, that works.
Okay.
So what's the action that you're doing? You're
I'm just like rolling out of the way.
All right.
Like getting out of here.
quick combat roll.
Yeah, quick combat rolls. Yeah. And in total, I got 6.
Okay. I mean, it is a Stormtrooper. You're good.
Now, who's next? Who's...
What do you want to do?
I want to use the
Ouija board, the planchette?
the little
Little
The little
triangular
viewfinder?
triangle.
yeah with the
Yeah.
lens in it. I'm gonna use that. Pop it up. And just toss
Just
it.
ninja star that thing.
Yeah, just
All right.
throw it. Cleverly using it as a makeshift shuriken.
All right.
And yeah, I guess it'll be combat tactics.
All right.
Go. D6, and here we go. 9.
All right. You're probably going to do real good here. I have 2. So, yeah, that thing just pops right in, just kind of smacks him in the face. He doesn't really notice, and it falls to the floor, and then levitates back up, heads back over, and plots itself down on the Ouija board again.
Well, poop sticks.
All right. I'm going to pounce on him because I'm half lion god.
Sure.
So I'm going to pounce on the dude.
All right.
And thereby, incapacitating him, pin him down. So I'm going to use my cat-like reflexes, right?
Sounds good.
No, not using the aspects yet. No, approach, excuse me. So quick and combat and tactics.
All right.
Okay, so a D8 for the quick. Bam. And then for the combat and tactics. Okay, so that's a 5 and a 7.
All right. And I have a 6. So you get that. I'm going to take, I guess I should have taken some damage for the last one, so I'll take 2 on that. Yeah, so you've, he's not feeling great, but he also doesn't seem to be feeling any pain. He's just kind of muffling around that pumpkin that's still in his mouth.
Is he angry? Is that what you
So I'm on top of him, and he should be on the floor.
Yeah,
I've just pounced him.
Yeah, so he's down. He's, let's see, he's got a planchette-shaped bruise, and he's tackled.
A little Kate
Very
Planchette.
confused at this point. Very confused.
So who do you want to go next?
Would I want to go next?
Yes.
Oh, well, she's left, right?
All right. I'm also left.
I don't want you to do anything.
All right.
Hey, do I have a tail, by the way?
Do you want a tail?
Maybe.
Then maybe you got a tail.
Maybe I have a tail. Maybe.
It manifests sometimes. Sometimes it
maybe.
doesn't.
I need some balance.
Can I try and take the pumpkin out of his mouth?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
What does that fall under?
Yeah, you're attacking the pumpkin,
Um,
which is separate from the guy. So.
Okay.
Would
so,
you like to do it carefully? Forcefully?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do it carefully.
All right.
And alrighty here. So that's a 5.
All right.
Sweet. And then what else? Am I rolling for?
Discipline?
So yeah, what kind of discipline you're doing this with?
I guess I'm gonna go for covert ops, maybe.
You're gonna try to sneak it out of his mouth?
Yeah, just like without him noticing. Just gonna. I'm
over there.
standing back real far. Just trying to be really cautious here. That's a 3.
All right. Wow. You guys are lucky tonight.
Apparently.
Lucky
So-
or good?
So far.
Yeah. So that's I got 4 total. So, and you had what total?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you get a grip in there. You kind of sink your fingers in. It's squirming around. But
Ooh.
it's not pretty.
Not pretty.
It's not a good feeling.
Not a good pumpkin.
So the pumpkin is it's oozing pumpkin gunk.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is,
And it
Can I just get out of there? Can I just
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah, just back up.
And you're gonna get in my fur. Do I have fur?
Do you want fur?
I don't know, maybe.
All right.
I'm getting it in.
All right, so it is now my turn. And from the pumpkin, there is a... not that one.
This pumpkin is whack.
Yeah. So, 8.
Radioactive guts.
There's a... hey, look at that. A pulse, like kind of a... You don't really see anything, you just feel it as reality kind of warps around this guy on the ground there. And... What was I rolling? Oh, yeah, to warp reality here. 17, yeah. So, he... the guy on the ground kind of... you can't really tell what's different, but he suddenly seems a lot more capable than your dorky RA. And he rolls you off jumps to his feet and fires a blaster at, let's say, the biggest person in the room who just tried to attack the, the pumpkin.
Okay, I see how it is.
And this blaster is no longer a toy. This is a full-on Star Wars blaster being aimed by, honestly, a Stormtrooper. So maybe don't worry too much. But
Listen, dude, you can keep your radioactive pumpkin guts. I don't need it.
so
Not about it.
the little pumpkin herald guy passes it off to the guy he's attached to. His turn now. What is going on?
Guy's attached to. So
Yeah, the
to a
RA.
guy.
No, the pumpkin.
The
is
pumpkin
attached
got a
to
turn,
RA.
and now the RA has a turn.
All right. So
Nice.
question: the skittery thing.
Yep.
That was the pumpkin.
That
or
was the
pumpkin
pumpkin.
was part of it.
Yep.
Oh, it's okay. Got it.
So, but it's out of his mouth.
No, it's still in
It's
there.
still there. It's just
It,
squirming.
you heard it, but but it didn't like that.
It's just
Ugh.
gross.
It's just nasty.
This is kind of gross, Jimmy.
Right?
Thanks, Jimmy.
So, 10 and so you're gonna have to defend. So roll. Give me a defense roll.
With-
Don't worry.
It's a stormtrooper.
So it's the same kind of thing. You need a approach and
I'm gonna
discipline.
approach. Okay. I'm gonna go for, I guess, a forceful, yeah. So that's a 2. And then my combat and tactics would be a 7.
All right, 8. I got a 3.
Really just trying
So
to roll. Really just trying to get away from that situation.
yours, since you beat it by 5, you get a success with style.
Sweet.
So that
Beat it by
means
6.
you get, huh?
She beat it by 6. She rolled a 7 and a 2.
She beat it by more than 5. So
Oh,
it's
okay,
a success with
sorry.
style.
Okay.
No, sorry, I didn't tell you anything about this in the past, so I'm springing this on you. So that means you get a temporary boost, and let's call it upper hand, and you got a free d6 that you can use on that.
Nice.
So you can
Alright.
add that to a future roll if you can decide having the upper hand works for you.
Okay.
All right, and with that, since that was the end of that round of combat, but you guys put me at the end of that round of combat, it's my turn again because I've chosen myself to go first this round. So he lines up another shot, this time at the guy who tackled him. And that one is a 5. Give me a defense.
Which would be an 8.
I don't know. What are you're rolling an approach and a discipline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So however you choose
Got it.
this defense to look like.
Got it. Defense and discipline. That's going to be a 6 and another 6.
All right. That's not a problem for you. So what are you doing to defend against this terrible stormtrooper aim? Just watching and laughing.
So he points at me, but I'm way faster, and graceful, right?
Exactly.
So I actually jump up and pounce on his shoulders and flip behind him.
Nice.
So now I'm actually behind him.
All right. Okay. So let's say
I heard that, Mark. Thanks.
Yeah. So that's this round. Let's take it to Kesan.
Awesome. Catboy, you behind him?
Behind him.
Can you catch well?
Oh, I can catch.
Even though you're the cat can catch, I'm gonna slide.
Is it a string? Because I'm all over the string.
Oh, there's a game. Get your paws on this and put it up.
All right.
I'm gonna put my foot on the Cape Planchette and slide the Ouija board across the room
All right.
behind
The RA.
yeah, behind the RA and the pumpkin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell to Andre, lift up the board behind his head.
Nice. All right. What you're doing is creating an advantage. So
Yes.
give me a create an advantage roll.
And I'm gonna do this cleverly because, duh.
I mean,
And I'm using my R&D because, doink. And that's a 7 and a 4, 11.
all right. That'll do it. Yeah, you slide the board right under the guy's legs, and it's now out on the field. We got a aspect in the field of play called. Where's my cursor? There we go. So we'll just Ouija
Kate
at
Planchette.
the ready.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ouija at the ready.
we'll call it
Kate Planchette.
Kate Planchette. And that's got a D6 on it. All right, so that is out there, and it's you choose who goes next.
You think you can get the blaster out of his hands?
Probably.
All right, go for it, Buffy.
Hey, there's no probably.
Okay.
We're the academy. We do.
Exactly.
So I guess I'm gonna try and get the blaster out of his hands.
All right.
So I'm gonna do that carefully and covert up. So sneakily and carefully. So
All right.
Ooh.
not gonna
Deftly and gracefully.
hopefully.
Add some more adverbs on there.
And, okay. And I got 14.
All right. I don't.
Cool.
9. So, I'm bad at math. That wasn't 5, was it? Yes. No?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Exactly
5. So, all right. So you get, that's a successful style. And so what do you want that to look like? Well, now you got a blaster.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm fine with that.
I should
I'll
point
take-
out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should point out I made a decision. So the more emotional I get, the more angst revved up I get, the more feline-ish I get. So right now I am kind of hairy and my tail's growing.
All right.
So you're like a cat Hulk?
I like
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Cat Hulk.
Colt.
Gotcha. A Colt.
Little
Yeah.
Colt.
Yeah.
Kitty Colt.
All right. So,
But when I calm down, I get
Pew
more
Pew
human.
D6 is out there to be used.
Pew Pew D6, baby.
All right, who's up next?
I'm just PO'd, so I'm gonna try and kick this thing.
All right, what are you aiming at?
Kick that thing.
The guy
I think
or the
I'm gonna-
pumpkin?
I'm gonna aim at the pumpkin. That pumpkin
call.
is squishy and gross.
Yeah.
And
Got a vendetta against the pumpkin.
yeah, no, this pumpkin has got to go.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try and do that forcefully with my combat and tactics here. So that's gonna be 5 and a 3, so 8. Let's see if I used my good kicking leg.
All right. Well, you got what?
I don't know if I used my. I got 8. Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, I can't even get that high. So yes, you kicked it real
Die,
good.
Evil pumpkin.
You kicked it so good it just smashed and it's gone. And as a result, the RA just kind of drops to the ground, and he's dazed and out of it, but he is no longer a threat.
Hey, so the part of our Streamlabs is down right now, so I'm going to read these out loud because we are still getting donations, but you can't hear them.
All right.
So Miss Winter donated $20. You
Thank
might
you.
not need them just yet, but here are 2 faith dice. You're probably going to need them.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And then, just in case this works, can't give anything to the players, everything to the players, here are 2 demon dice.
Nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh.
Whatever. Better hope I don't see you on the street.
And somebody else donated a 3rd demon dice. So you have 3 demon dice and 2 faith dice. at this point.
Excellent. All right,
Great.
let's get some faith done.
Dancing
How am I
Stream
doing this?
donated.
You know, I'm ready.
Thank you,
for
Dancing
that.
Stream.
Thank you very much.
You are a dancing stream.
So, 2 faith dice at the ready that you guys can use for whatever. So yeah, this guy is
You
down
can
for the
dance.
count, while Samir just sings at the top of his lungs.
Yeah. Well, I have a planchette
Thanks,
for no reason.
Yes.
Alright.
So he's down. He's not looking good. He's just unconscious. No idea what's happening. Dead to the world. The planchette tears itself out of your grasp, runs back over to where the Ouija board is, and it continues spelling out, "Wow, great job."
Carry the RA inside, grab the board, close the door.
Okay.
What's it? Okay.
All right.
All right.
What's happening?
All right.
And check Dari's pockets.
The
reflex.
planchette is The Great One approaches. There are more heralds out there. Good luck, young heroes.
Oh,
I grant you this gift.
oh, okay.
And there's a burst of light from the planchette. And when it clears, you all find that you now have a D6 level fringe ability of whatever your costume was.
Yes! Insurance!
Great for Mercado.
Even
Not
more.
so great for Richter.
Yeah.
So,
Great.
Kelly, you've got a D6 steampunk. If you can find a way to use steampunk, you can use that as part of your roll. Richter, you get a D6 in Richter.
Hooray.
So, living the life.
Yay.
All right, Mercado, you get a D6 in California Raisin Thanos.
I'll take it.
Wait.
And
So you mean
Samir,
the costume that we're wearing, or the costume that our
that your character is wearing. So you get a D6 in insurance salesman.
Heck yeah! I can interpret that into anything that I want. No,
All right.
as an insurance salesman, you.
And with that, the planchette spins up into the air, buries itself down with the point first into the word goodbye on the Ouija board, and then the Ouija board slams shut and folds itself and implodes out of existence.
I whisper, Jumanji.
So what was that?
That's.
I
Was that
Should
your
we
mom?
Check on Daryl.
Was that your mom?
It was
Mine-
Darryl.
Is anyone concerned about Daryl?
Who's
I
Darryl?
checked Daryl's pulse.
Alright.
in his
His name was
pockets.
Darryl?
Yeah, alright, Daryl.
Oh.
You made us the cookies?
Check his pulse and his pockets, would you?
Sure. What, pulse and pockets?
Well, you might have something useful in his pocket.
Alright, I check his pulse.
All right, his pulse is fine. If you want to check his pockets, you're going to roll for it.
What? He's unconscious.
Just to see what's in there, see if it's good or not.
Oh, okay.
Give me an overcome roll.
I'm just
Check his
staying. I'm
pockets.
staying away from him.
What are for overcoming?
Approach and discipline.
Do you wanna.
Oh, same thing. Approach discipline.
Yep.
Fine. 7 and a 7.
All right, awesome. You find a master key to the entire university, to the entire campus.
Booyah!
Get
See?
wherever you want.
You're gonna have to return that, right?
Eventually, he's unconscious now.
He doesn't-
Something's going on. We need it more than he does.
I'm just saying, you don't
Nobody
want to
has
become
to
a
know
cat
that he
burglar.
has that.
Cat burglar.
I
What do you mean by that, man?
I didn't mean it like
Where you going with
like
that?
someone who
Cat
steals
burglar?
stuff. I mean, it could, like, you could have been I have a friend that's a werewolf.
Talk to the paw, right?
Hey,
That was
listen,
really
you
fun.
guys. We just saw a Ouija board like implode out of existence, and like some crazy mad stuff is going on. So I think we can save this argument for another time. But whatever happened, that's just the least of our worries right now.
All right, we gotta
It's
figure
gonna
out who
be
this herald is, which means
Right.
obviously to the library.
Where do you research crazy goings
You still
on?
use the library?
Yes, I still use the library because the library is an effective tool to use when you're researching things.
But don't you have some kind of link to all the data in the whole place? Like
Oh,
on
of
your
course I
computer
do,
somewhere?
but you still do the work.
Fine, man, fine. Library. Let's go.
Alright, let's follow Hermione. Let's go to the library.
Hold on a second. Before we walk out there and walk into something potential, let me have a sniff around. Just maybe I can pick up a scent of something.
Alright, sure.
I support it.
All right, that's going to be another overcome roll. Or let's call it create an advantage.
It's called what?
Create an advantage. Same deal. You're always going to be rolling a
Okay.
approach and discipline.
A 6 and a 5.
6 and a 5. Sure. Yeah, you get the sense. You smell pumpkin, which isn't surprising because there's a pumpkin in the room, but you smell a lot of pumpkin. And you're kind of getting stuff through the vent system, and you're smelling that this is not localized to your room. There's a lot of pumpkin activity in the area. So let's call it not surprised by squash. So you can use that later to your advantage.
Huh. Okay.
Let's just grab that key and get out of here. I don't care where we go. The library, the kitchen.
Well, at least I know what the scent is we're looking for. I can kind of help us avoid it if you know.
Exactly.
I'm
we're
gonna
going down.
grab the key without anybody noticing.
You're grabbing it from.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna grab the key without him noticing. Yep.
All right. You make an attack roll. You make a defense roll.
Okay.
Wait, why? He's grabbing it from me?
Yep. She is stealing it from you.
Why?
I got a 6.
All right.
Why?
I want the key.
I'll just give it to you.
Master
She didn't
key.
ask for you. She stole it. She didn't ask it for it from you.
You just gonna look at that.
10.
Well.
All
okay.
right.
All right.
You found
Touch
out
around. And I go, "Ah!"
that Richter's picking your pocket.
How are you gonna out stealth a cat? What's wrong with you?
I just wanted the key. I'm sorry.
Next time his ass, fool.
I don't do well with people. I just wanted the key.
Hey, we're still friends, right?
We gotta work together on this,
I never
alright?
said that. I never agreed to that.
We gotta trust each other, alright? Apparently we're under attack of some kind. We've been given a task. So let's just work together, can we please?
Okay, can I have the key?
Here.
Awesome.
All right.
I
You
have
got
the
the
key
key.
now.
I placed Darryl on the bed on his side just in case there's still more pumpkin stuff in his mouth so he doesn't choke on it.
That's considered.
Very
And
good.
place the trash can right next to him.
All right.
Just in case. On the way out, close the window, lock the door. Ready?
Wait, what?
I've got
What are
nothing
you
better
doing?
to
We're
do.
going to the library.
Oh, yeah,
We gotta-
sure.
we gotta go,
Yep.
yeah.
Also, I'm not sure if anyone else noticed, but our costumes look a little bit different. I don't want to alarm you, but I'm pretty freaking excited because I got something going on. I can feel it happening. Like, I heard it through the grapevine. It's happening, and it's here. Yeah, but,
My
like,
goggles are like a little warm and they're glowing a little. I don't know what that's about.
see my hand?
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
I am feeling kind of
Nuts.
Swedish.
That's great nuts. I feel like you could probably get me to buy anything right now.
Yeah.
Which means if this is happening to us, we can only assume that something might similarly be happening out there. So,
Well, I'm just ready for whatever's up. I got my ears are up. Turned forward. I'm smelling stuff. Let's go.
Let's go.
do you have a
Alright.
tail right now?
I'm tailing.
All right.
I'm
The
a
tail
little
is
tailing.
out.
I'm a little tailing.
Tail's out. Let's
It's
go.
not fully at full staff, but it's
Yeah,
tailing.
you're good.
It's
You're
nubbin.
good.
Sniff is
It's-
going,
sorry.
tail out. Let's go.
All right.
To the library.
You head out, and you're in the basement, so you're heading up the stairwell. You hear a whole lot more muffled voices coming from behind the doors in the hallway. As you're heading up, you're in the stairwell still. There's a door leading out to the rest of the dorm. There's a fire door in the stairwell that will set off an alarm if you open it.
That's the muffled
No, it
voices.
won't. I'm gonna fix that.
All right. Give me an overcome against the
Yeah.
fire door.
You're gonna disable
well,
the fire
now-
door?
Yes, I'm going to disable the fire door. You often disable fire doors if you don't want smoke alarms to go off in case you're building something and causes smoke.
Okay.
It's an entire process, but
Okay.
it can be done, and it's
Okay.
let me.
Okay,
So,
Now,
go ahead. Disable the fire
the
door.
muffled voices, are they like just talking, or are they like yelling, or is it like muffled
You can hear some screams in the distance,
scream?
but up. Yes,
Wilhelm,
exactly. You hear some Wilhelm screams in the distance.
the exchange student, Wilhelm.
Poor Wilhelm, never had a chance.
I only came
But-
to learn.
Up close, you feel like in the building, you're just hearing kind of a kind of noise.
V, can I borrow your can I borrow your a piece?
Yeah, you know, you do what you gotta do.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna take out this little like pick lock thing from my shoulder.
Thanks.
Hand that to you.
Yeah, wipe that off, would you? That's kind of,
And I am going to
Doing an overcome roll.
Yeah. Use clever and R&D again.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Ha! That's a 14.
All right, that will do it. This is not a difficult door. So signal's disconnected, and you got an exit. So.
All right. Well, let's save that, but I want to hear what's going on with these muffled voices, okay? Because I've got friends here. If anyone dies, I'm going to be really PO'd. by
I
those
vote we keep
pumpkins.
moving because I don't want more people.
Can we just... I'm just going to
I
sneakily...
think we need to know what's going on.
I'm just going to peek my head around try and get more information. So I'm gonna use my research and
You don't even need to roll for this.
Okay, good.
You poke your head out the door. It's not a difficult thing.
Not that difficult.
You poke your head out to the door and slam the door into your head.
Oh, we need another VT.
No, you poke your head out and you see people wandering the hall, and you see all of them seem to have these pumpkins stuck in their mouths with the vines leading off them kind of wrapped around the backs of their heads.
Ugh.
And
A whole bunch of people?
all of their eyes are kind of flickering and glowing yellow.
What?
And they seem to all be headed in the same direction. Like they're leaving the building, heading the same place.
These are people, these are like our classmates.
These are
and
all
people, or-
students. There's some RAs in there. Yeah, something is taking over.
By what manner are they moving through the building, or moving through any sort of barriers or barricades? Are they like using the doors, or are they just like breaking through windows? Like
It's pretty zombie-ish.
are they still like preserving like their safety?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're not just.
No, but
Okay.
they're taking as straight a line as possible.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, this is not good.
This is definitely not good.
This is weird even for us.
I'm out. I don't want to be here anymore.
No,
I
no,
don't want to.
we're here
Richter,
now.
we're in it. We don't have a whole lot of choice.
Oh.
All right. 3 plans of attack here. Hold on. So it's at the door.
Who is it?
The fire was it.
All right.
Who is it? Pumpkin.
Pumpkin who? So those are friends. They are being taken over.
I mean,
That
you
we do
said
know.
it, not me. So.
However, the way they seem to be leaving here, they're obviously heading to something.
Well, yeah.
What we need to do is delay that as much as possible before they get to wherever they are going. That could mean, I don't know, spaceship, or I don't know, to their inevitable doom. Whatever it is, we just have to delay that while we also figure out what's going on. That can save us some time and save us our friends.
I agree. I think we should also, though, we need to do some more investigating. We don't know. We don't know what they're going towards. We don't know if it's demise or if it's a cheery Halloween pumpkin celebration, you know?
Yeah.
So
Do you
we
think-
I really doubt it's a cherry pumpkin celebration.
We gotta go out there and find out what it is.
'Cause that was
I
last time.
vote one of us makes a distraction while the others try to get some more intel. Maybe try to just see where they're going.
Now hold on. You hear that suspenseful, creepy music? This is not gonna be good.
All right.
So, I am the son of a warrior cat goddess, okay?
Oh yeah.
So
here we
I'm
go.
not intimidated by any of this. I want to go find out
Wait,
what's
what?
going on
You're
and
the
fight.
son of a cat goddess?
Yeah, I'm a cat
I
goddess.
never knew.
I
Oh my god.
Wow, surprising.
Hashtag sarcasm. Shut up, Richter. We don't need that right now, okay? We gotta find out what's going on. I can find out what's going on, at least get a peek and see what they're going toward, and report back to you guys. Then we can figure out what to do.
You can't
Alright,
just
I'm
walk in there with the rest of them,
I'm
okay?
not gonna just walk. I'm stealthy, man. I'm a cat.
All right. Fine. Fine.
And I can either meet you guys back here or at the library or wherever you guys want to go.
I'll go with you.
Seriously?
I'll go with you.
You're like volunteering to do something for someone other than yourself?
Okay, wow. Alright, first off.
Come on, Richter.
Listen, this is a big step for Richter. I think we should all be supportive.
It is. Oh.
I'm all for one of supporting personal growth, especially one within our friends. I said it, not you. At the same time, I also want to address that by doing this, we are splitting the party, if we were.
I think we should all go together.
You're gonna slow me down. I gotta be stealthy and quick.
See, I volunteered to go with you because I'm also stealthy and quick, but you know, whatever.
Fine. You're stealthy and quick. You have my back. We'll go together. So it's splitting the party, but we have cover.
We'll do the research then.
All right. So, who wants to go first?
Stealth team.
All right. What are you doing?
Okay. So they're heading down the hall, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're heading out of the building somewhere. Yeah.
And we're still on the same level we were when we got out. What floor?
Yeah,
is
you're
our- is our-
ground floor. You were in the
Ground floor?
basement. You headed up to the ground floor.
Okay. So I say, and they're going straight out. They're not going like upstairs and out. They're just going straight out
No,
the second.
they're on the ground floor. They're just going out.
Okay. So I
They're
want to
headed-
stay hidden.
They're headed in the opposite direction of where the stairwell door leads. So Stairwell doors east, they're heading west.
I
Okay.
would say we start following them.
I actually want to get kind of a higher vantage point, like at least one floor up,
Okay.
and just look out the window and see what's going on.
Okay, you're in the stairwell, so
Cool.
head up a level.
Yeah.
You get to the next level. You do hear a few noises, but they're receding. It sounds like they're all heading towards the stairwell, heading down. A different stairwell, the main stairwell. So I'm saying it's safe to go out on the floor. So
Okay. So I just want to go out the. All right. So above where they are, because we're on a bit level, I want to go to a window that's above where they're going out,
yeah,
so that I can just look out and see what they're going toward.
right. All right. So give me an overcome roll. It's dark, but you got those cat eyes.
Yes, I do. A 9 and a 6.
All right. You see this line, kind of single file line heading out of the building, and it's joining up with lines coming out of all of the buildings that you can see, and they are heading off campus into the neighborhoods outside of the academy. And there are, as far as you can tell, everyone but you has been attacked by these things.
Oh, goody.
There's just so many.
It's all
Wow.
happening
So
over again.
the different parts of the building, they're all going out and converging into one spot?
They're all they're all kind of flowing together to form just a huge group that's leaving the campus.
Can we see where they're going from?
Not from your perch, no.
Okay.
It's going off campus and into the distance somewhere.
Well, Rick, got any ideas?
Well, I have dealt with something very similar to this. Not happy about being in it again. I say we just follow them to see where they're going. Like, try our best to not let anybody see us follow them.
Well, if we're actually gonna go where they're going, we should probably let the others know first.
I guess.
So we're gonna go rejoin the other two and tell them what we saw, and
All right.
see if they found anything. And
Sounds good. In the meantime, you guys have headed to the library.
Yes, books.
All right.
Books.
However, neither of you had the master key. So,
Master key.
how did you get into the building?
Can I use your
your spleen.
All right.
Oh,
There you go.
Clean that up.
I've seen this before. Actually, want to use the aspect of middle school MacGyver,
All right.
and just actually pick this since there isn't like a mechanical component or electronic component to it.
No, sounds good.
All right, cool. So with that, add an extra d6 to the roll.
Yep.
Once again, I'm going to use my clever and R&D to open this up, unless.
It's up to you.
Awesome. That is an 8, 12, 15 to get this open.
How much? 15 total?
15 total.
All right, yeah, that'll do it exactly.
Awesome.
Because this library is locked the hell down because they keep dangerous stuff in here.
Dangerous books.
It's the Brotherhood. There are dangerous books.
Oh,
Yes.
they have tomes in there.
There's one book that's a choose your own adventure that's actually your life. It's called a diary.
Paxmo donated $20. He might be a golden god or something, but Shawn still has the #aspect of a certified badass.
All right.
Thanks, Pax.
So,
Appreciate
So
it.
you have was it an aspect or
Aspect.
Okay, so this is a general one for the group. So you have access to certified badass.
Oh, Pax. Pax. Oh, Pax.
Probably use all the help we get if everyone we know is terrorized by these radioactive pumpkins.
All right, so you've made it into the library.
All right. Door closed behind us, and with this as a just in case, I want to set up sort of a preemptive alert perimeter.
Okay.
And just put something next to every single one of the doors. I'll take a paper clip
Okay.
and a rubber band
All right.
and place them at each foot of the doors and windows of the library. Are there more than one entrance exit, or?
There's going to be a lot of doors and windows in a library.
But like okay, cool.
Well, in a conventional library it would be, but this is our library. I wonder if it's...
That's true. It's the windows are secured. Nothing's getting through those. You got the front door there. There's going to be a door around back that you can get through, and fire doors, but those are one direction. You can only get in from the inside. So
I only need.
So yeah, you block 2 doors.
Cool. Not block.
No, not block, but
just a rubber band set to a paper clip in the paper clip, so that when it's knocked over, the rubber band shoots, and I'm going to set a book right next to it, so it hits the book and the book falls over. So you know someone's entering the room.
All right, so create an advantage for me.
All right. Haha, 17.
All right, that is a booby-trapped door with 2d6 on it, because that was a huge roll for a very easy task.
See, kids, all you need are rubber bands and paper clips, and then people can't get your family. Remember that.
Okay, but this also means that if anyone comes, if we rejoin our pals, they're gonna get booby trapped.
If they can get into the library.
They're gonna knock over a book, let's be honest.
Well, no. While he's doing that, I'm searching for some weapons. I'm trying to gear up.
All right, give me some kind of looking around roll. We'll call this this is an overcome.
All right, with which one? With anything?
Yeah, and however you're best able to do this.
I gotta have a 6.
You roll 2 dice. Approaching a discipline.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just sneakily do this.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. With my research and development here. So a 5 total.
You are looking for weapons in a library, which is not the easiest place to find weapons.
Come on, this is like...
So for a 5, you don't find it. Toss some demon dice on there, maybe you find something.
It's not worth it.
No?
This place is crazy.
Have you ever been smacked in the head with a spine of a really thick book? That's a weapon, my
Not for 5, you don't.
It's all paperback. All paperback.
You're just exploring the children's section. So.
It's Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia buys an AR-15. Whoa. That was a dark book.
The Giving Tree really like to give.
So the 2 of us are heading to the library right now.
Okay.
Or what?
I want to look at some books.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to look at some books. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead and look at your books, buddy.
I look at Dinotopia.
Good choice.
I immediately had actually a question.
Yes.
Would Erik be familiar with like some of the?
Erik has been in this library.
Then I want to go specifically to the botany / dark art section.
Absolutely.
so you can grow weed? What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh no! Look at all.
That's the botany / dank arts section.
I want to look and cross-reference any deities, rituals, or anything that includes both a harvest theme, anything that has to do with is it Cinnamon? Whatever.
Samhain?
Yeah, Samhain.
Cinnamon? Yeah.
Cinnamon. Yeah.
Cinnamon.
I want to look up Jamiroquai.
Spice.
Any and or all rituals, deities, or things that would take place, and specifically anything that has to do with pumpkins. So.
All right. Give me a pumpkin research roll.
Yes, books! Yes, that's a 13.
All right. You check the ancient card catalogs because there's just something about it.
I just
about
like
flipping
the way
through those cards.
it's just,
it's so satisfying.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And you find the section you want. You find, there's general books about Samhain, harvest festivals, stuff like that. But there is specifically a book called. You can't. I don't know what it is in. It's a Latin word, but the title is just pumpkin. And so you head to the section to look for this book called Pumpkin, and that book is missing.
Oh no.
Of course it is.
Now, this is when I used the effective library system, and I see you checked it out last.
You do that, and no one has checked it out. It's not supposed to be gone from the library.
Someone stole from the library? Monsters.
This is truly an evil.
Listen, this is a dead end. I think we should meet up with our pals.
And when you say that, I whip out something and show it to you. And it's the Anarchist Cookbook and say, you want some weapons, my friend? And this is when we go to a montage where I try to equip VT with some weapons.
All right, what are you making her?
Let's see what's in the library.
We got chairs, we got some pencils, some lamps.
Oh, perfect.
There's a ladder somewhere.
Okay, I want to make like a hand
weaponized ladder.
A hand crossbow. A hand crossbow. And I'm gonna take the ladder and chairs and break them up and make a telescopic ladder on her back.
All right.
I'm into it.
Can I try to make this?
Absolutely, you can.
I'm gonna use an aspect, and I want to invest some demon die in this.
I mean, you can use a demon die after the fact if you can't make it.
I'll do that
so.
then. Yeah. I just want all of it. 9, 13, and I'll use 1 demon die. And hopefully my stunt kicks in.
What is
so that's going to be 17 total.
All right, and what was your stunt you said?
My stunt did not take effect. It's risk taker.
If I don't get this, yeah. So if you rolled a 5 or a 6, I wouldn't get that demon die. But
alas, it was a 4.
All right, so heavily armed VT. Toss a D6 on there, but you will still have your weapons, but you can use an extra D6 at some point for whatever. So yeah, you got a wrist crossbow that shoots pencils, and a telescoping ladder on your back.
Probably, maybe Ricker can stand on it and see from taller.
It will come in handy. Trust me, that's going to come in handy.
It is. I have no doubt.
All right, so you guys.
I assume we've arrived by
You
now.
have come back. You've knocked over some books.
Wait, I was gonna try and disable the booby traps because I had a sneaking suspicion there were booby traps.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
Knowing Eric.
Okay.
And using your sneaking suspicion that there's booby traps, you can use one of the D6s on there,
Ooh.
if you like.
Booby trap door, is that what it is?
Yep.
Or, okay, gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna steal this real quick.
Go for it.
I got 11.
All right. You sneak in without a sound.
Ooh.
And you, in fact, sneak up behind Eric and scare the crap out of him.
Nice.
That's what I wanted to do.
I always do that to him. This guy.
Yeah, how about that booby trap? Huh?
Real
successful.
I just built something for you.
I'm sorry. All right, good. I am pretty happy about that.
What did you find out?
They're all going somewhere. We're not sure where, but they're all in one line heading somewhere.
And by all, everybody. Like, we seem to be the only ones in this entire dorm complex that haven't been affected by those things. They're all going somewhere. We just haven't figured out where yet. We figured we'd come back and get you guys.
I think it's our responsibility to follow them.
Well, yeah, we seem to be the last ones left. We gotta
We gotta.
school.
I would say it would be our responsibility. I would just say we really don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And with
That's a
that,
good
from
point.
somewhere in the stacks, you hear a...
Oh, God.
All right, I think it's time to leave. I don't think...
Leave. It's time to fight. What the hell was that?
Okay.
You hear a book fall down in the distance.
Did you close the door behind you?
Yes?
Is it a free roaming vapor?
All right. It's coming from over there. We just gotta move this way. Everyone, head over to nonfiction.
Screw that, man. I'm gonna cat leap on top of the bookshelf and just look and see what's going on.
That's not
All
nonfiction.
right.
That's...
And you spot one of the little pumpkins crawling around on its vines, skittering around, heading towards your friends.
Question. Do I still have a blaster?
You do still have a blaster.
Ooh, I have a blaster. Okay. All right. So can I see this little pumpkin from where we are, or is he the only one?
He's the only one who
right
can see
now?
it because he's got the
Okay.
high
I'm
ground.
the eyes.
All right. So I don't know that exists.
Yeah.
So go.
Well, I'm just gonna say, pumpkin!
All right. Now I know it exists.
All right.
All right.
As the pumpkin rounds the corner, and now you all three can see it.
I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
That was a D6, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, oh yeah, you have a extra d6.
Yeah. So then. Oh wow. Okay. I got 24.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was gonna do something, but now I can't do it because that's a really high
That's a
number.
lot. I got 24.
How many dice are you rolling?
3.
All right. There's no pumpkin. Pumpkin's gone. Pumpkin's all over the books.
Blasted.
Turned to pumpkin spice.
Well, at least we know that works. It
It works.
works.
That is an insane success with style.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna toss. That's still there, and let's just toss another d6 on there. You got 2 more charges on that blaster.
Well, now we're ready. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to figure out where those things are going. We need to leave, and we need to do it fast.
All right. Based on where you said that they were heading to, we got to cross the courtyard. Fortunately, the entire water system is hooked up and connected to each other. We're gonna make one stop at the groundskeeper shed on the way there.
Okay.
I got a plan.
Think there's weapons in there?
Yeah, the best weapon.
Science.
Yes. I was gonna say weed killer, but yes.
Okay, I roll my eyes so hard they literally fall out. And I pick them up.
Oh, BT, stop that!
You've put them in backwards, so now when you cross your eyes, they go out.
Now you can actually see your own brain. Oh, fix those, would you?
Science Team 7, let's go.
No.
No.
Let's
No.
just go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool. That's also cool. Let's go.
All right.
We're going.
All right. You head out in search of the groundskeeper's. What'd you call it?
Groundskeeper shed.
Shed. There we go. Yeah.
Speaking of shit.
Oh my God. Right. Black. Not a good choice.
No, I mean I'm a
You're
cat.
telling us.
Come on, Smear. Get it together.
All right. So yeah, you head to the groundskeeper's shed. There's some stragglers heading out towards to join up with the rest of them, but you just kind of give them a wide berth, and they don't seem to notice you. And
Now,
you're there.
Are they shambling or just walking?
They're walking. It's a
casual.
mild shamble. It's a casual shamble.
Casual thing.
Kind of a saunter.
Question.
Title of my new mixtape.
Hey, Andre. You think you can grab one of them and bring them over here?
Grab one.
Yeah.
Sure, the last one. I pick off a straggler.
Yeah.
But once I grab one, I don't know what the pumpkin's gonna do.
Well, we need the pumpkin.
We
Intact.
also have this blaster, which is
Oh,
pretty effective.
I need one alive.
Okay.
Pumpkin or the person?
Pumpkin. Oh, it's always the person. Always the person. Always the
just
person.
checking.
Rule number 1. Always the person.
I'm just checking, all right?
Pumpkin.
Gonna need something to keep it in. A net or a bag or... I'm not sure how strong they are. Do we have something like a really strong net?
We have me.
Huh.
I'm pretty strong.
But...
We have this ladder.
No, not right now. We don't need it now.
Wait a second. What is your hair made out of?
Some people would say tinsel, but it's really sharp. It's much more sharp than anyone knows. Fiddling with it, it's just not worth
Is it
it.
like
It's pretty
tinfoil?
strong. Okay. I
Yeah,
just
you know,
strong
I
to
can
keep
take it
in.
out. I can take it out. We can make a rope.
Look, I can sneak up on the thing. I can take them by surprise. But we don't know the cables of those pumpkin things, how well they fight, if they can get out of something. So I'm gonna need something to keep to encase it in if you want to study one.
All right. It's time to improvise.
All right.
All right, we gotta make.
Are you looking to make a net out of your hair?
Yeah, we can try, give that a go.
All right. So I'll need you to give me a create an advantage roll.
All right.
And if you're willing to take a d6 or take a mild condition of bald spot, then you can roll an extra d6 with that.
All right, I'll take it.
All right.
I'll do it.
She's
Worth it.
not vain.
Go for it.
2. We got 10.
That'll do it.
Sweet.
So mark off a mild condition on your sheet, and you've got a little bald spot up there.
Can I create an advantage of toupee?
If you like, what are you making a toupee out of?
All the shedding from Andre.
No!
It won't match exactly, but all right.
Take some duct tape, stick this thing out.
And just stick it to her head. I'll let you do that for free. You can get rid of your condition. You no longer have a bald spot.
Hold on.
Don't call me the party's cleric.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get you for that.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh,
Now you have a bun.
All right.
Sorry. Get that out.
We better find something really useful
I'm glad we're all
for
friends.
this.
All right, you are in the shed.
Wait, we're gonna
Oh,
grab
you're gonna go grab one? All right, you two.
This seems like a strong. I hope it works.
All right.
So yeah. So I'm gonna stealthily tail the procession of.
All right, there's several.
Zombies.
There's several around there. You're looking for something. Since this last guy seemed to have turned into a stormtrooper, you probably want to pick off someone dressed a little less threatening.
Like a fairy.
All right.
Oh,
you
Oh, no! Do you not go to your class in the Feywild? Those Feys are dangerous. One of the most unpredictable magic users.
All right. One is just like Howard the Duck.
No! Don't you know how dangerous ducks are in packs?
Oh my god.
The
One.
tiniest-
There's gonna be one duck. It's not
Okay,
even a horse-sized
There's
duck.
never
It's a regular
just one
duck.
duck.
Everything's dangerous to him, just go for whatever.
All right. That chick dressed like a little Bo Peep.
All right.
Nope.
It's all right. It's all right.
Do you have any idea how dangerous shepherds are?
They have that crook. It's really dangerous.
That one can lead the entire fleet to us.
Not worried about it.
All right.
I got this.
Go for it.
Yeah, give me an attack roll on a little Bo Peep.
A classic demon hunter.
We've been
Actually-
paying attention.
Yeah, she's not paying attention. This is an overcome roll.
Yeah.
All right. What just got rolled?
I got a 1 and a 1.
Oh, all right. That is.
Thanks for that.
Solid snake eyes.
It just makes me happy.
Okay. Hold on.
I told you not to go for the pity.
Does it cost extra to use a stunt, or is that just a
Your stunts are just.
they just happen?
What did you do?
Okay. What did I do?
Yeah, what was your role? What was your
one and a
approach?
one.
What was your approach and your discipline? Like what approach and discipline did you
well,
use?
it was sneaky
Okay.
and covert ops.
Okay. And what are your stunts?
My stunt is Kitty because my mom was part lion. I get a +2. Oh wait, I'm
When you
sorry.
quickly overcome.
Yeah, quickly and covert ops. Sorry. Because I have to be quick to get him. We're always looking, and so nobody else knows.
You screwed yourself on that one.
Didn't work out.
All right, fine.
However, you got these demon dice. They're just sitting there, just
Please.
begging you.
Please.
Please, don't get your ass kicked by little Bo Peep.
We need this
Wait,
punishment.
a demon die or a faith?
Your demon die you roll after the fact, so it's not too late to roll demon dice to bump that 2 up to something
All right.
actually
We need
good.
it.
Wait.
5.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you for the demon die. And you managed to get the crook, or get the bag over little Bo Peep's face, so the pumpkin can't escape.
I feel like they should have. Should have had advantage, or they should have had disadvantage because.
Oh, they did. It was you were only up against a 5 here. However, since you rolled 2 1s, she does manage to whip around and just nail you in the junk with that shepherd's crook. So you're gonna take just a mild condition of ow my balls. So mark that one down. That is the exact
Unless-
pitch of your scream.
Unless I've been fixed. Which we don't know.
You know?
We know
All right, fine.
once that crook makes its connection.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
So yeah, mark off a mild condition. Out my balls.
But I'm too agile for to catch me like that.
You'd think that would have been the case.
It's a crazy Nick. She gets one tactical.
Trying to negotiate.
Fine. I'm fine with that.
And Eric says,
Hey, my dad was an insurance salesman. I gotta have a little bit on.
You have a mild condition of ow my ball.
All right. All right.
It's a real bummer.
So yeah, you
Mourning your loss.
you manhandle her back to the group. She's struggling, but she's not getting out of that sack.
Yeah.
And the pumpkin is trapped inside.
There you go.
So you are at the groundskeeper shed.
I'm gonna aim my blaster at the pumpkin here. I'm not gonna shoot him.
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
just
Oh, yeah,
making sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good call.
All right, I put one of the stuff they use for weed in over my mouth.
All
so I
right.
just can't.
I'm gonna sit in front of
something.
myself. Just trying to-
Okay. All right.
Samir, God. Some of us are
I
really
grabbed
weak.
the Weed Be Gone. I also grabbed some extra chemicals as well.
You're assuming a lot here.
Oh, sorry. And the groundskeeper shed. Is there any
Search that shed.
Let's do it. I'm going to search this. Should I just use a standard or?
Yep. Give me an overcome roll.
Okay.
Or create an advantage roll.
Cool. I'm actually gonna do this quickly because I know we got a lot of stuff to do this, and I'm gonna do it flashy as well. I'm gonna do it flashy, rather, and then just use basic R&D to do this off, and I get a +2 for creating advantage when doing it flashy.
All right.
Dope. That's a 16.
All right. That's real good. You find your Weed Be Gone, you find your mask, you find your sprayer, you find a bunch of shovels, some hedge trimmers, you find a chainsaw. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I just want to know: is there a mask?
Yeah, you got a mask.
Chainsaw. Mask. Safety first.
You got your like a respirator type mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I call dibs on the chainsaw.
Oh, I already got some specs in mind for you.
I think it's time to carve up some pumpkins.
That was good. Say that again. Say that again later when you have the chainsaw on. So I get a little concoction and I take a little bit, take the pumpkin out and just pour it on the pumpkin.
All right.
And see the effect.
All right. That pumpkin is squealing and squirming, and the vines they release from the head, and it drops out of or I guess you got the bag kind of tight, so it drops into it, but it's off the person's mouth, and the person just goes dead weight.
Cool. Check their pulse.
Still alive.
All right.
And I go to the pumpkin like, yeah, in your balls.
What happened out there? Now, and I want to try to hook this concoction up to the sprinkler system.
All right.
And I'm gonna spend some time on this.
Okay.
So if anyone else wants to do anything else while I'm doing this, I will be preoccupied doing this in the meantime.
I'm gonna try and stomp this pumpkin because we're not on good terms.
That's a good call.
Thank you.
You have very large feet. You don't need to roll anything. That
Okay.
pumpkin's
Stop that
splattered.
pumpkin.
Sweet.
I like it.
That was satisfying.
So I let everyone else know I'm gonna be here preoccupied doing this for a bit. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. They're gonna build a learning wing after me, and they're gonna have a great, even better STEM center.
Anyway, I'm gonna lick myself a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go out and take a look and see what's going on outside.
All right. So as you do that, you've finished your licking, and headed out towards where you saw the pumpkin heads walking around, and you hear some screams. It sounds like little kids, smaller than you.
We gotta go. We gotta go save these kids.
Alright, I just need a little bit more time. I'll catch up to you guys.
I'm not sure that's what little kids sound like, but okay.
If you say so.
Okay. Well, because I am kind of impulsive, I'm cat, I'm gonna take off in a full sprint,
All right.
quadrupedal sprint, to go find out where that screaming is coming from.
All right.
Probably should wait for my teammates, but hey, what can I say? I'm a warrior cat person. I can't control myself sometimes.
You find you head out. You're out through the gates of the campus, out into the neighborhood around. It's just kind of a sedate suburban neighborhood. There's Halloween decorations in all the yards, big piles of leaves raked up in the front yards, and but there's not really any people around. Just the line of pumpkin heads that are walking off into the distance down the road, and you hear the screaming coming from behind a garage of one of the houses across the street. You may have found Wilhelm.
I found Sosie's chocolate.
Just to be sure.
It says take one, but I just took two.
Just to be sure, that scream wasn't one of ecstasy. It was like...
No. Someone is very scared.
All right, cool.
Wilhelm, we're coming for you.
Take your time, they're not about us yet.
I'm following Samir about 50 feet behind, and so I arrive fairly.
All right.
I'm following them very sneakily.
That's a good call.
I'm doing science.
Yeah.
So the yell's coming from behind something?
Behind a garage of kind of a detached garage of one of these houses.
All right, so I'm gonna, slink my way.
All right.
Take a peek around and see what the heck that is.
All right, you spot 3 little kids, trick-or-treaters. You got one's got kind of a witch mask on. One looks like maybe Mr. Hyde, and one kid is, I think he's supposed to be a ghost, but there's like 1,000 holes cut out of his sheet, so sort of a holy ghost kind of
Charlie
look.
Brown.
Yeah.
And they are being attacked by, they're got surrounded by these pumpkin things, and they're kind of lunging at them, but they haven't been able to latch on because they have these masks on.
Is there a song playing? Have a happy Halloween, 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 have a happy Halloween, silver shamrock. Anybody? Somebody in chat, back me up. Anyway, okay.
He's old. Oh no, now he's dead.
The shame.
All right. So we see that, and they can't. So they're being attacked. Hey, are they caught me yet?
Yeah, sure. They're caught up.
Hey, it's fight
Let's
time.
say VT's caught up.
Okay. It's fight time. These kids are going to be, sitting prey for these things. We have to attack.
Is this like in
I
a
agree.
neighborhood or something?
Yes,
Okay.
you're in the neighborhood outside the school.
I'm gonna hide behind a house.
All right.
Do you want to grab the kids, or should I grab the kids? We got room here on this ladder.
Get the kids to high ground.
Get the kids. To high ground. They can be our lookout.
Sure. How tall are you?
Pretty tall.
Okay.
You can be taller.
All right. So the pumpkin-y things, how many of them are there?
Let's say there's 5 of them.
There's 5 of them. Okay. And so who's being the kids? They're being attacked.
The kids,
right
they're kind
now?
of cornered. They're kind of cornered in kind of an L of the garage, and these pumpkin things are just kind of leaping and throwing themselves at them, but they can't get any kind of grip on them because they got these full face masks.
Okay, it's attack time. Time to
Grab
go.
it and
Let's
chuck
go
'em.
in. I'm gonna use cat bat, and that is when a cat bats something around from some hole.
All right.
Get away from them kids! What's wrong with you?
All right, cat bat that thing.
So yeah, I'm gonna jump. So this is an attack. Yeah, I'm gonna attack roll. So one of them, I'm gonna just go up and hit one of them.
Okay.
And I'm fast. I feel like, I don't know how fast they move, but I feel like I should be able to at least get 2 attacks.
These things don't know you're there yet.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a cat. I got stealth. I should be able to attack 2 of them, I think. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're fighting a mob of them.
Give it a go.
Cool. So I'm all up in there. I'm doing my cat bat. I'm gonna hit some of these guys. So what do I roll? This
Give me an
This is gonna be forceful, and that's gonna be quick in combat.
All right.
Quick in combat. I got a 9 and a 7.
Yeah. You bat them. One smashes into the other, and they just kind of, both of their shells crack, and there's just pumpkin guts flowing out of them.
Dang.
And so those 2 are down.
Nice.
There's 3 more on the field of play, but now they know you're there. So who's next?
While that's happening, can I try and grab one of the kids?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and grab one kid and just hoist him on my back.
All right.
All right. Quick
You
and.
can also use an aspect since you're heavily armed.
And you're not surprised by these squash.
That is such a good point. I'm doing it.
I'm afraid I know
And this
ghosts.
kind of feels like a certified badass move, saving these kids.
I thought this.
No, these are all for you guys to use.
That's for all of us.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
true. All right. We got 6 and a 6, 12. I have 22.
For 22, you run over there, you squat down, you deploy your ladder, and those kids just climb up as fast as they can. And
All
so
of them?
now, yeah, all 3.
Oh, wow.
You got all 3 of them up there. So now you are still in the fight, but you have 3 kids balanced on a ladder on your back. So
Amazing.
you're a little off balance.
balance. I'll take it. They're safe for the most part, but now we have 3 very angry pumpkins.
All right.
Can I do a flashback right quick in the library?
Sure.
There are going to be 3 children that need your help. A witch, a ghost, and some kid. Obviously, he knows who Jekyll and Hyde is. Probably from that Arthur episode when the brain sang it. And then you're going to use this. Flashback and you can go back to
No, we're back. All right, who's up next?
I'm hiding behind a building nearby.
All right.
Dang it, Richter, we need you.
Okay. So,
Oh, what did you use off of?
I used Not Surprised by Squash.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not surprised when that's what.
So once you use an aspect off of the joint ones, they you can still use a faith die on them if you want, but there's no free d6s on them.
Okay.
okay, I'm going to like pop out from behind the building and shoot at one of them and then hide behind it again.
All right.
Okay.
Give me some kind of stealthy attack roll.
Yes. I got 9.
All right. You wing one of them. It kind of runs in a circle. You took off some of its vines, and so it's kind of dragged itself along.
Okay.
But it's definitely hurt. This is a face. Who's up next?
Oh, okay, that gets back to me again.
Who do you want to go next?
Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, I guess Pumpkin should go.
Okay. All right. So
Pumpkins?
the pumpkins turn their attention to the lion who
So how
just
many are
attacked
left?
them.
It shouldn't.
There are 3 left. One of them is really not looking too good.
Okay.
Just kind of squelching and
Yeah.
hobbling around.
As
So-
pumpkins do.
Kind of like a pie.
I can
Okay,
find my cursor.
so, all right. So
So-
they're coming toward me. All right.
Yes.
What they going to do?
It is going to try to attach itself to your face.
Please, man. Okay. Catch a cat.
So it is, you'd be surprised. It's pretty friggin' agile. So, do that with its lousy one of those, and we will say it's going for a reality warping face hug. All right. And you need to roll a defense.
So, I'm rolling these here dices. So that's a 15.
Oh,
And
all right.
Technically, I get +2. And I quickly overcome an obstacle.
Okay.
I'll call that an obstacle.
Then you got a 17. You're good. And you have caught the pumpkin. So you are now holding one of these things.
I've caught the pumpkin. Ah! I just have it now.
So call that a D6 boost for you. Caught a pumpkin.
A D6 boost.
So just right, like it's just an aspect you can use with a D6 loaded on it. So
A pumpkin.
you can use it anytime you're holding one of these pumpkin things.
It's not attacking me?
It's no longer attacking. It has been taken out of combat, and you're holding it.
You have a dormant pumpkin.
All right, I'll take it back to Einstein and have him analyze it his own.
Einstein died.
Oh, that's your problem being called Einstein, is the fact that he's dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a contender. He can't be the smartest person anymore because he's not around anymore. A dead person can't be the smartest person.
Okay.
And the other two are going to go for VT.
Sweet, I got these kids on me.
And you're getting attacked by a pumpkin.
Getting attacked by a pumpkin.
So give me a defense.
Not well balanced. This happens every time.
Every holiday.
Ooh, I got a 6.
I got a 16.
Oh,
so you might
amazing.
want to spend some demon dice on this one.
I think I'm.
You got 3 to play with.
I'm gonna do 2.
Okay.
Do I add it? Or
You
is
add it to whatever you got there.
Ooh, 5 and a 6, so 11 and 6. We've got.
You beat it by 1. All right.
Sweet.
All right.
It's a close call.
So
Now, do you get?
they lunge at your face. I got 2 demon dice. So you hang on to those because you can use them over and over and over. So yeah, they lunge at your face, and you think that part of you might have been made out of a ninja, and so you got those slick reflexes, and you just kind of dodge out of the way, and the kids are holding on the ladder, just their legs flying off the side. But they go shooting past you and miss. And with that, play goes to, let's say, yeah, why not, Richter.
Okay.
No, actually, Richter's already gone this round. Who are you playing?
So it's back
Ricardo.
Ricardo, that's the one.
Oh, he's back in the...
He went back in the shed. Okay, so I think I have the perfect combination of what I need.
All right.
For the chemicals. I'm ready to be loaded up into the water filtration system, going into the sprinkler system.
All right.
While this is happening, because I know it's going to take a while, I'm going to call whoever would be in charge of this location that's off-site.
Okay.
So like a regional director,
All right.
or like the
Founder of the
superintendent, you know,
The chapter leader.
yeah, just be like, hey.
You're gonna like tattle on these pumpkins.
I'm not
like,
tattling
these
on-
pumpkins are ruining my Halloween.
No, I'm going through protocol. I'm assuming as this is a real life experience, as if we were deputized as agents of the Brotherhood, things we would need to do.
Okay.
So at the end of this, as I'm accepting my award for my bravery and
Just do it already!
they also can say, hey, and you played it by the books.
All right.
So,
You're the kind of guy who has this number in his cell phone.
oh yeah.
You've been waiting for a day to call this number.
I have the number, but also have the number because I've been calling the other number, so I'm blocked from that number. So I have another number to call that goes right through it.
Hey, you're like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm better than Spider-Man.
Do not let him think he's better than Spider-Man.
All right, so you call him up. You get through to the Brotherhood switchboard. Hello, how may I direct your call?
Hey, what's up? This is Erik Ricardo.
Oh,
no, this is a
please
real,
hold.
This. I put in the number sequence to bypass to get to an agent, and I went for operator.
Hello, you've reached the Brotherhood switchboard.
This is Alex Harcadian.
Yes. What? Hello, how can I help you, sir?
Hello. It appears that the Academy of the Brotherhood is being attacked.
We haven't heard any
Exactly.
alerts from them.
Most of the members have been subjected to mind control through pumpkins.
This is serious. We will scramble a team immediately. Thank you.
Immediately! They're all youths. They are doing their best to protect it.
Youths!
Yes! One by the name of Erik Ricardo. Oh, a fine lad. Perhaps you should take him and put him in a special program to expede anyway.
Sir, isn't there a better use of your time right now than this?
Oh, you're right. I kind of...
Gotta go.
Bye! Magic sounds.
All right. A chapter of the Brotherhood is en route. Who knows how long it'll take him to get there?
3 to 5 hours. And then
3 to 5 business days.
I want to do one roll, and that is a remote system to initiate the sprinkler.
All right.
And I just want to make it so that I can
Yeah,
deal with the
you're creating an advantage.
Yes. And I'm going to do this flashlight.
No one's around, but I'm gonna be flashy as hell about this.
Exactly.
It's just the Ricardo way.
Because I
It's this
want.
badass Army of Darkness style montage of you building it.
Yeah. And then the thing that initiates it is actually a firework.
I am Tigers playing.
And then flashy in this one, so that's gonna be all these. There it is. That's 5 plus 2. That's 7. I'm gonna use a demon dice.
I think you better.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this one.
You really want it.
That's an 11 now.
All right, that'll do it. Screw it. There we go. All right, you have built a poison remote.
Just like my dad.
Poison and remote.
Don't change the channel. You're poisoned.
All right. So who's next?
I'm gonna give it.
Samir. Yeah, that's a new round of combat. So everyone's gone.
Richter.
Oh, okay. So there's still.
When we last left our heroes, we had 2 remaining pumpkins.
Yeah.
There are 3 children tenaciously clinging to a ladder, teetering up in the air,
One of them's in bed.
and you have one in your hand.
Okay. So I'm gonna run from my hiding place and try to grab the kids off of the back and then run them back to the hiding place.
Real quick, I totally forgot to do this before. Anybody else load up on stuff while you're in the caretaker's shed? I'm allowing you to flash back to when you grabbed stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna be here for a while. You guys go ahead and save the kids. But before you do,
I think I'm gonna get some of this stuff, because I love grabbing stuff out of things and stuff. I'm a cat. Heck yeah. Yeah, cat.
I've got a garden hose
All
and
right.
a shovel.
All right.
There was a chainsaw, but I don't like chainsaws because they're pretty flashy and very loud. But I'm just gonna not point that out that there was a chainsaw. But except I am to myself because I'm just like, there's a chainsaw. Don't want it. So I'm going to grab a bunch of things that everybody else would probably think is useless, but are actually very, very useful.
All right.
Which I don't know of right now, but
We'll find them when you need
They
them.
will have use.
miscellaneous bag of gardening tools.
Yes.
I got a
Miscellaneous bag of garden tools.
John Deere riding lawnmower.
Fertilizer.
That may have been difficult to sprint over
But
there
then,
with.
I said, well, I will take this backpack sprayer because it's motorized and it sprays stuff, and I can put stuff to spray in it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Flash forward, you have all of these things with you, and you always have.
Yes.
I have.
We always have.
I spray
So anyway, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna run forward. Okay, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna run forward and try to stomp on one of the pumpkins. And one of my stunts is give him the old one too.
Nice.
So I'm going to try to attack a pumpkin and then save a kid.
Kids are on the ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab a kid off of the ladder and,
And run them to safety.
yeah, run
Okay.
to safety.
So you're going to be doing an attack and then an overcome.
Yes. Yeah.
Grab a kid.
Smack a pumpkin.
I'm also gonna use
Can you trust me?
certified badass.
This sounds like a pretty certified badass thing to
Ooh,
do.
it does.
Woo! I got 17.
Oh, that pumpkin is smashed.
Nice.
Now give me that overcome.
Okay.
Smash that pumpkin.
And yeah, okay. And 5.
The kid does not want to come with you. They are very happy clinging to that ladder.
Okay. I'm their favorite. It's like whatever.
They did not know you existed.
Okay.
You've been hiding,
Yep.
and some strange person just suddenly grabbed their leg and tried to yank them off the ladder.
That's fair.
And so they're kind of screaming and flailing around.
Okay.
I'm
If they don't want
desperately
to
trying to keep my balance. Ricker, what are you doing?
However, you did take out one pumpkin.
I'm a
So,
hero.
help you.
Look at my bag of tools.
so one left, and it's the injured one.
Huh.
Who's up?
Samir.
Sure.
Interrogate it.
I would. if
What do
it was
you
John
work
Stone.
for?
Who's your daddy? What does he do? So there's one left.
Yep.
Now, is it scared at all?
It's injured.
It's hurt,
Like, ah!
but it's still relentlessly trying to make its way over to you guys.
All right. Well, I could pee on it.
What?
That's it.
Mark it.
And all the other pumpkins
I
know
own
this
this
is what
pumpkin.
happened.
Yeah.
The rest will know.
Yeah.
Do an intimidation move against the pumpkin.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna smash it or stomp on it or something. I'm just gonna, attack
Mess
it.
it
All
up.
right.
I'm gonna attack it.
All right.
Can I eat it?
You can eat it.
I would not
Having
like
these things in your mouth hasn't gone well for anyone else, but.
Yeah,
I think that's a bad call.
So
You got a history of coughing stuff up, so.
yeah, I'm gonna just wah.
All right.
Use my cat bat. Pah! Bat it again.
Bat it.
Bat it.
Bat it.
Bat that thing.
Back the thing up.
Bat that thing up. 7.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. The kids are safe, although one of them is a little traumatized by having them been grabbed and tried to
Okay.
pull off the ladder.
I was trying to help.
But to be fair, they're all kind of traumatized right now, so how can you really tell?
It's true.
They climb down the ladder and just grab you in a huge hug and thank you so much for saving us. These things, they've been following us all the way from the witch is talking to you. She's like, these things have followed us all the way from my house. You have to stop him. You have to go stop him. He's lost his mind.
Is it Harold?
Is it a gingerbread house?
It is not a gingerbread house. It's my parents' farm down the road. My little brother, this is, you people are from that school across the street, aren't you?
Yeah.
School? What school?
This
are you talking about?
is your fault. You did this to him. Ever since he got that book out of your library, he hasn't been the same.
Is it Harold?
His
Is
name's
it
not Harold, his name's Linus.
Is it a pumpkin book?
Linus.
Aww.
And that blockhead has done something that has made this entire neighborhood go crazy.
Now let me guess. The kid in the sheet. His name is Charlie.
That is knowledge you should not have.
He's my cat senses, the detectives.
The kid in the sheet
cat senses.
just cries because they got his dog.
Oh,
Does he have a big old bald head?
No, Garfield.
No, that would be me in this scenario.
So, where did you last see him?
See, Linus, he's
Yeah.
still on the farm.
Where's
We
Linus?
barely escaped. It's down the road.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that your parents grow pumpkins on this farm.
Our parents grow all kinds of stuff, but we have a huge pumpkin patch.
Yep.
Do you have
There
great
you go.
pumpkins there?
I mean, I don't like to brag.
Is their pumpkin patch really sincere?
I don't think you'll find a less sincere pumpkin, a
More sincere.
more sincere pumpkin patch anywhere in the county.
It's not sincere at all. It's the worst.
So who has the book? Linus has the book?
Linus has the book.
Linus is on the farm. We gotta go to the farm.
Well, let's go back and get Ricardo and clue him in. We have
Ricardo's on his own.
He's looking for that.
thing.
He's looking for that book.
Somewhere, Mercado has a crazy look on his face.
Because I'm jetpacking over to them. I'm flying. That's right. Ricardo can fly.
All right. You're going to need to give me a roll to build a jetpack.
No, I already have one.
Oh, that's right, you do.
You do have a jetpack.
Oh wow, we were all forgetting about the jetpack this whole time.
Every time I'm on stream, I have a character that can fly.
It's just built in.
And at that moment,
And the rest of those zombie things don't notice that jetpack.
oh no, it's stealth.
They noticed the stealth cat, but they didn't notice the jetpack.
No, it's powered by chemtrails. I'm like, hey everyone, I know what's going on. The book that was missing was called Pumpkin in Latin. That's because there's a pumpkin patch in your
oh,
eye. I assume that someone's younger siblings using that book to
Eric, calm down. Calm down.
What was that
You know-
move that you just did?
Huh?
He retracted his claws, I think.
Oh, okay.
Indoor voice.
Because before you were holding a pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't shove the pumpkin.
I'm so tired of this guy.
Put the pumpkin over here.
All right.
Look, we know where the book is, know who has it.
We gotta go.
Okay.
I'm holding my shovel and I say, it's time to dig up some pumpkins.
What was the other thing you said?
Well, it's
Just
time to
touch-
harvest.
I like this. Stick with that one. That one was really good.
I didn't get the chainsaw.
Oh, by the way, I made this for you. You wear it like a glove, and when you squeeze down like this, it turns on.
It's time to carve up some pumpkins.
Yeah.
All right.
Chainsaw.
You don't even need to roll for the aspect. It's good to be the king. D6. You got a chainsaw arm. All right.
Time to go make a litter out of those pumpkins.
I got you a bell.
We'll always know where you are.
Get off. Leave my booby traps alone.
Dump my ass.
All right, to the pumpkin farm. However, in about 15 minutes, fireworks are going to explode back over at the groundskeeper shed area. Hopefully, it's going to bring all the people who have been transformed into pumpkins back.
What makes you think they're going to be attracted by fireworks?
I have nothing to base that on. I just thought it looked cool. I got kind of carried away when I was making it. Anyway, to the pumpkin farm.
To the pumpkin farm.
All right.
We're taking off in a full-on sprint.
What are you going to do with the kids? Because currently they are holding onto the ladder at a full-on sprint. And you're taking them into battle.
It's like, this is dope.
I'm gonna go ahead and
turn into a rocket ship. No, just kidding.
Can I guard it? Go ahead.
I was gonna say we can guard the kids, or we can have the kids guard themselves.
What?
Hey kids,
Oh, no.
you like superhero movies, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Ask the kids if they like superhero movies.
I mean, yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero? Think about it. I want to use my aspect of Californian Thanos. I'm going to use the reality gem to turn them into superheroes.
All right.
So they can do what they can to protect other people, go around town, make sure everyone else is safe.
All right.
Keeping them safe and potentially saving others.
Okay. I like this. Give me a roll. Give me a roll.
Okay.
You're using your Thanos power,
I'm
so
using
you got a
it.
D6.
So that is, it's 10. Throw some 3 demon die on this too.
Okay.
Oh, look, amazing. One for each kid.
So that's 10, 12, 15, 21.
All right. You are warping reality. That is a difficult thing to do, so it's a good thing you got 21. Yeah, so Lucy is Wonder Woman now.
Oh, we're gonna get sued.
Schroeder has turned into...
The Shadow.
Sure, the Shadow.
The Shadow?
And Charlie Brown is...
Dr. Manhattan.
Charlie Brown is not Dr. Manhattan.
Charlie Brown's pretty Dr. Manhattan.
He's
They're
the
bald. They're always
That's all
really
they got.
depressed.
Yeah.
He's the Hulk.
I think Charlie Brown panicked, and he's Aquaman. But like, Wonder Friends Aquaman. Or Super Friends Aquaman, not new movie Aquaman.
Yeah.
Hey, Wonder Woman though.
You did your best.
Yeah, we got Wonder Woman.
I asked them what their favorite superheroes are. These kids are messed up.
Not bad.
Someone picked Darkman. I don't know why. I want to be Billy Zane as the Phantom.
All right.
I want to be the Rocketeer. Why are you kids the worst?
All right. So yeah, these kids are. Let's just.
Super kids.
We'll just call it Super Friends. And there's a D6 on there. And the next E in the word friends.
Super friend days.
All right. Cool. You have used that certified badass though. Cool. So what are you guys doing?
We're
Alright.
booking.
We're
on our way
to the
Pumpkin
farm.
patch.
You are booking your way to the farm.
I'm sneaking to the pumpkin patch.
You are sneaking
Richter.
to the
Come on,
farm.
Richter. You're too
Listen.
slow. We need manpower.
Listen, you guys are gonna get attacked by pumpkins, and I'm gonna be the one that saves you
Oh,
because they didn't
shoot.
see me.
Shoot, I forgot. You get the chainsaw hand. You get the bell. I got something for you. Put this on.
I don't. What is it?
It's a stealth bracelet.
Oh.
It's like a friendship bracelet. When you put it on, you turn invisible.
Zoloff.
Hey,
You'll chill.
roll me some dice.
I'm I'm gonna do this as both sneaky and social engineering.
Perfect.
This-
That she doesn't
She's
actually.
invisible.
It is literally a friendship bracelet.
Yes.
All right. You roll me a defense.
Yeah, alright.
8.
Okay, am I trying to defend against this?
You are defending against this.
Okay.
You're a defensive
What
person.
if I don't
You
want
just
to?
don't want to be friends with anyone.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you want the
Okay.
friendship bracelet?
I kind of want the friendship bracelet, but okay.
I mean, you can.
I got a 20.
Do you want to add some demon dice so that she buys your bullshit?
Just kidding. I got an 11.
All right.
Yeah, 2 demon dice.
All right.
For friendship. So that's. I rolled a 10, that's 18.
Perfect.
Oh no! That's 2 5s, my friend.
Oh, those don't get spent. Well done.
To activate it, you gotta say friendship.
You gotta say a nice thing about me.
It
Ever.
only works when you think of happy thoughts.
Oh god, it's never gonna work. Okay. Okay, I
The
now
magic
have a
was
sneaky
inside you the
bracelet.
whole time.
The real visiting was the friendship. Right.
Here's the thing, though. He really sold this. You believe it, so you get a D6 boost of friendship is sneaky.
Sneaky friendship.
It's like Romeo and Juliet, sneaky friendship.
It just snuck up on you.
You know,
You know, you may be sneaky, but not as sneaky as friendship.
it's the most
Nothing
sneakiest one of
sneakier.
all.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are headed towards the farm. Same direction all of these pumpkin heads are going. So I assume you're kind of sticking to the outskirts, weaving in between houses, and trying not to be seen.
Indeed.
You make it there. They are all going through kind of a entry arch that they're all being funneled through just shoulder to shoulder. And there are hundreds of these things. If you wanted to go through that way, this would be the end. So maybe let's find something else. But Lucy tells you that they have a gate around back that you can probably sneak through.
Are they still on the ladder?
They are doing their own thing.
Okay.
You know,
They're superheroes.
Have fun with your new powers.
So I assume you want to try the back
We
gate.
do.
So you get there. It's this
Backdoor entry.
huge wrought iron fence surrounding the whole property, and the gate has been. There's like wires and what looks like carved stone with strange runes on it, posted all over this thing, and.
Alright, we got a couple more here.
Sweet.
Be sweeter if this was working, but.
Agreed.
It's moving by itself.
Tax donates $20 because it worked so well for him last time and because I miss him. Hashtag aspect of teachable moment for Kesan.
All right, teachable moment.
Oh, thank God. We need one of those.
And Miss Crystal donated $20. Hashtag aspect. And your little dog too, because Lion Tin Robot, Nerd Scarecrow, and Sneaky Dorothy could use an extra bite attack.
All right.
Thank you for the little dog, too.
Thank you.
We're off to see.
And I'm the lion. Who what?
Was that Tin Man or Scarecrow?
Put him up. Put him up.
Get this.
That's a good, nice.
It's like
Solid.
Biggie Smalls.
It's like
It was all a dream. I used to read a magazine. Now that's the hamburger helper guy. Do you need help with dinner?
All right. So, yeah, you're at this gate. It looks like it's been reinforced by this kid using some sort of terrible arcane book.
Arcane? Okay, I don't know anything about that. Do you know anything about Arcane?
It's just Matt. It's just science that you can't explain.
So no, do you know anything about Arcane? What about you,
I was
Catman?
born literally
Well-
3 months ago, guys. Come on.
I don't know a lot. I mean, my mom is a goddess, so
Okay.
I have a feel for that stuff, but I can't say that I know it.
You're sure as bet then.
Yeah.
Where are my glasses?
Well, I mean, This looks like some kind of. Wait, describe it again.
So wrought iron gate. It's got a hefty padlock on there holding it shut, but it's also there's like wires wound around it that kind of trail off into the distance somewhere, and there's like carved stone plaques that are adhered to it with strange runic symbols.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, this place is warded. It's some kind of protection here. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys should try to get too close to it. I can see if I can get up there and, maybe my half-god self can get
All right,
through it.
while he's bragging, I'm just going to try and bust open this back
I
door,
wouldn't
right?
try that
Okay.
if I were you.
Give me an overcome roll.
I have nothing to live for.
And I'm going to do it really flashy because
This is a flashy move.
I want some attention. And you know what? I'm also going to use... Oh, no.
This is not gonna end well.
No, I'm going for it. Well, I got a 5.
Man, you fly backwards off this thing.
Wow.
Someone had to try it. Someone had to be daring.
You take
There we go.
mild condition mild condition of on fire.
Smile.
Just
mildly
casually.
on
You're
fire.
just mildly on fire.
Does that mean my ladder goes away?
Yeah, your ladder has burnt up.
I
Exactly
love
as they
that
planned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back up, 3-month-old. Let me try this. With
I'm gonna
you,
pick the
please.
lock.
You can try.
Yeah, because it's some mechanical runes.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Sure.
And
Go for it.
you guys were wondering why I had this random bag of garden materials. I'm going to use those to pick this lock.
Yeah, you're
And
gonna
by
hold
that-
the lock.
Yep, I'm gonna hold that lock.
Hold that lock.
And I'm also going to use Super Friends.
Okay.
How
so?
I'm gonna get Wonder Woman over here.
Ooh.
To
I can't take into it.
yeah, she's gonna deflect the magic with her wristband. What are those called?
Oh, bracers.
Her bracers. Yeah, she's gonna.
off defending stuff.
They were.
We called.
They're around.
You know,
They're around.
They're
They're
around.
available.
Invisible bracelet, invisible plane. They got the same
Can I-
Wi-Fi password.
Can I use faith? Is this when I use faith dice?
You use faith dice to activate any of your aspects.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So if you've got something that applies,
Okay.
yes.
I'm gonna use 2 demon dice this game.
All right. Oh man, I got so many,
I
you
have
guys.
So many.
This is gonna be fun.
I got 15.
15. You fly backwards off of this thing. You're not on fire,
I'm not.
but your bag of garden tools has disintegrated.
Oh, darn it.
Would you guys let me try?
I'm gonna eat it.
No, please.
No one moves to stop you.
All right. So, I'm not sure about this, but I'm gonna try. It's a door. I'm gonna be your bypass for the door. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna go and stand in the gate, and you guys are gonna walk through me.
No, that makes sense.
Perfect sense.
We go to a school with us. I got a class with the crocodile boy. My teacher's just an eye. We use Bing. That makes sense.
Stuff is weird.
That's the weird stuff.
Not weird. Not the weirdest thing.
We're
ever.
sponsored
All right,
by
all right.
Bing.
Solid.
Because here's the thing. I'm a bridge between the ethereal
Oh my
god plane
God.
and the earth plane.
Oh.
So I am going to, you know what? You can go lose some parts. All right.
Don't.
Well, I already gave some to Mercado, so.
Shoot.
By the way,
Here.
thank you. Please.
You can stay out here if you want to, but so I go over there
All right.
and I just basically just stand my back to the gate. I grab on the sides of it. All right, go through.
Does Andre fly back or?
Give me an overcome roll.
Just walk through me. 17.
All right, roll an extra d6 for the hell of it. Because you're special. You got this special connection. I'm giving you an extra d6.
6.
Ooh,
All right.
23.
All right, I'll take it. So yeah, you are doing this, and who's going to be the first one through?
You.
Why me?
Uh-huh.
What?
Because you're fine. I'll go.
You're dying to experience this up close so you can learn it for science.
You're right. Ooh, yeah.
So how you doing it?
Okay.
Being careful, you just full on sprint. What's happening?
I'm gonna do it carefully.
All right.
Looking at it. As I approach, that was weird. I grab a stick, poke at the tummy.
Stick goes straight through the tummy.
We're good. We're good.
Put my hand through.
Hand goes through the tummy.
Walk right through.
You slam into the gate because it is still locked.
Okay. Can see you're.
Now,
Touch the gate.
you can't see the lock at all.
Okay.
Because it's behind him.
Okay, put my hand through his tummy.
Yes, you can still reach through him, but you can't see around him.
Do I touch the bar?
Yes.
Am I affected by it?
You get an electric shock.
All right, like a or like a
Like a
Oh, I felt those before. All right. Yes, but hey, VT,
What?
how are you with electricity?
You know, some people say I'm easily stimulated by electricity. Slightly conductive.
What does that mean?
Oh.
It's just, I'm excitable.
Maybe she's a freak.
Well, you're not wrong.
Can you touch the gate?
Well, I'm done touching that gate.
Okay. All right, so we can get through to you, but we still need to open the gate. Can I study the runes?
Yep.
Dope. Using my brain blast.
No need, I can decipher the runes. I can
Why
tell
is
you what
that?
they are.
What are they?
Well, so there are 4 of them. One of them is attributed to the Egyptian sun god Ra. Not sure why, but it's all about Ra and his power. The second one is Nordic. That one is all about thunder. The third one is Greek. That's about wind and rain. And the fourth one is Mesopotamian, and it's about death. Don't know why, but that's what they got.
Y'all get the feeling that he is talking out his ass.
I want to roll and I'm using my aspect smartest kid in the room. And it's a hieroglyph, and it's wait a minute. 5, 9, 10, 20.
All right. He's not far off. It's pretty close to the meaning of these runes. You get a feeling there's
I know something.
an
Jeez.
Egyptian sort of power aspect.
I'm half god.
There's a death aspect. There's a lightning aspect. And I don't remember what the other thing you said was.
Thor was there.
Yeah.
All right.
Sun.
There you go.
Is it wrong to assume that I would need certain components in order to unlock this?
Well, sure. Now, I had a different plan, but now we're making it up on the fly, so why not?
Okay.
We've introduced these runes, so sure.
All right.
I think it was probably a lot easier to get through than you were thinking it was, but that's alright.
You had us use the cat door.
Yeah, that's what I am. I'm the door, I just have to deactivate the electricity. The magic is gone. Yeah, that's alright, never mind.
All right.
So yeah, you've handled the
magic
god component of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the magic's
That's me. I'm
magic
going
shut
for
down, but it's still an electric fence, and it's still locked.
Oh, okay. Cool. We're like in a suburban area, right?
This is more rural. You've
Rural?
kind of
It's
walked out of the
farm.
neighborhoods
Farm
into
area.
the farm area.
Dope. You still have, who has the hose?
I got the hose.
Can I use your hose?
You know, you
I
just
have a
keep.
hoe.
I
Oh,
just
just
keep
kidding.
giving you parts of me and yes.
And I give you in return.
Yeah, that's fine. You can have
You've
it.
got a chainsaw arm. You're coming out ahead in this deal.
That's a good point. I do love my chainsaw arm. Very
It's
stylish.
I cut the hose, and use it as sort of like an insulator.
All right.
All right. You know how to pick locks too, right? Mm-hmm. I need you to do me a favor. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hold on to this while you pick the lock. Mm-hmm. You have to do it really quickly, because I can't hold it for a long time. Mm-hmm. Or do you want to hold on to it?
Nope, I don't want to hold on to it.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Roll me an overcome.
Using my science brain blasts. Pew! That's a 7. I'm gonna use a demon die.
All right.
Use 2 of them.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh, now it's a 10.
All right. Wait, did you just roll?
A 1 and a 2.
Oh, a 1 on a demon die is real bad, buddy.
I know it is. It's the worst.
Let me check the general badness table in our
General?
The GBT? No.
All right. Okay, I'll think on this. Cool. All right. Something bad's gonna happen to you. Don't worry about it. You get a hold. You just manage. You're kind of feeling that current, but this is nothing you're not used to. But you manage to kind of bridge the current around the area of the lock. So the lock itself is no longer electrified.
Okay. I'm going to be careful about this.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna use some demon dice
All
here.
right.
I'm gonna use 3 of them actually.
Wow.
That wasn't good.
Just fun fact, I am running out of demon dice.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, great. All right.
How many ones?
2 ones.
Only one. Only one.
What the other 2?
There. Yep. I got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11
All right.
out of 5 dice.
You pick the lock, and something bad's coming your way.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Just getting progressively more and more stressed out.
Exactly.
These pumpkins, not my thing.
All right, so you are through the fence. You, or at least you've gotten all the defenses down, as far as you know.
So it's defenseless.
Defensive fence.
It is defenseless.
Are we gonna open this thing?
So far, so good.
Would you guys just go already?
You're good.
All right.
All right.
I follow Mercado in.
Guinea pig worked out fine.
Stick my hand back out.
Why are you doing this again?
They're passing through him to get
Going
through the
through
magics.
We gotta get through the magics.
Okay. Hypothetically, would the magic still be here if he wasn't doing this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go through them then.
All right. All right, you're all through. And Samir can just kind of throw himself backwards through the gate.
Your tail? Your tail.
And as it closed,
Andre, your tail.
it clipped off the tip of your tail. It's just cauterized straight through like a lightsaber.
It's alright. It was shrinking anyway. I'm worn out. Ugh.
Wait, your tail shrinks?
Well, yeah, the more amped up I get
Oh, right.
emotionally and
Cat.
stuff, I
That's right. I
get more
forgot.
catty. But now all that magic, I'm kind of drained, to be honest. I'm kind of...
And injured.
Do you need a cat nap?
You're gonna be a little off balance
You want some
now.
milk?
Need some cat nip.
You want some milk? I got milk.
You got milk.
Uh-huh.
I'm lactose intolerant, baby.
Alright.
I'm half human. So. Anyway, I just need to sit for a sec. Just give me a sec. I'll be alright. Alright, just give me.
All right, so you're on the other side. You're in sort of a cornfield, and the pumpkin patch is off further into the property. Yes, sir.
We walked through our friend into this plane. Is this still our plane of existence?
Yes, you're
Okay.
just on the farm. It was just a protection over
Gotcha,
the gate to
just
the
a
farm.
barrier. All right, cool.
Do we see any
Also, fun fact, you had a jetpack the whole time.
You could.
It's just a fence.
Yeah, I was sure it was kind of like a dome. But it was like, okay. Let's
That ladder would have come in handy too. Too bad you set it on fire.
Yeah. because you would listen to me.
Can't go through it. Gotta go through a cat.
Do we see any of our pumpkin possessed friends?
You can hear them through the corn.
What are they
On
saying?
they're saying.
Oh, so they're all adults.
Yes.
Got it.
Right. Highly educated.
Do you want to go take a look? Scout ahead.
We
Sure.
gotta find Linus. He has the pumpkin book.
Okay. All right. I will sneak ahead to see if I can see
Are you
where
going
Linus is.
through the corn maze or to the pumpkin patch? Or is the pumpkin patch through the corn maze?
It's on the other side of these rows of corn. Yeah.
I'm gonna go through the rows of corn.
All right.
And I guess I'm gonna use friendship as sneaky.
All right.
Now,
Ooh. I got
I'm
17.
checking out. I'm trying to sort out all the smells. I smelled like field mice. Okay, fine. Trying to ignore that one. It's hard. Trust me. Hard to ignore the field mice. The rabbit over there. Trying to see if I smell anything pumpkin-y or any other.
So much pumpkin.
So much pumpkin.
So much
This is
pumpkin.
regular
Think
pumpkin.
about
This
a
is
pumpkin.
I'm talking about alien pumpkin.
This is both kinds of pumpkin.
both kind. Okay. So I can discern though, because I've smelled
Yeah.
the alien kinds distinct.
You've got the sample in your pocket.
You're not surprised by the squash.
No, not at all. Do I smell, I don't know, frightened 10-year-old boy?
Not frightened. No.
You can
Maniacal?
Not fright. Uh-oh.
Lion?
I know what happened. I know what happened.
Do
I got
you
it.
now, Simba?
I got
Yes,
a,
I
got
do.
a 17.
Yes, you did.
I
And
do know what happened.
I got a 17.
and as you peek through the corn, you see that the pumpkin heads are kind of flowing into an open field area surrounding the pumpkin patch. Not like all the way around it, so there's an opening, but they're kind of flowing off to the sides of it. And as they line up around, they just kind of stare up into the sky and just start. It seems like they're chanting, but it's hard to tell with the pumpkins jammed in their mouths. So it's just kind of.
Do I see Linus?
You see Linus. He is.
So, Linus is now a necromancer. He got the Pumpkinomicon, and he's summoning the Great Pumpkin, and that's what they're all doing. They're coming, the pumpkins have gone out to bring back sacrifices to give to the Great Pumpkin.
And
Or
if you
something.
had seen a show called It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, you might know that. But that doesn't exist, apparently.
All right.
So what you see is Linus in the middle of the pumpkin patch. He's got kind of this crappy paper cone hat that he's made perched on his head, and he's got what looks like a blanket tied around his neck as a cape. And yeah, he's got his book open. I'm going to call it the Pumpkinomicon because that's awesome.
Which is also the Latin word for pumpkin.
Book of Pumpkins. And yeah, he's you hear him chanting to the Great Pumpkin, I beseech you, come see how sincere my pumpkin patch is. Come and wipe the hypocrisy from this world.
And there's an eerie sound playing. Dun, 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 dun.
That works really well as a creepy song.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back through the corn and inform everybody of what I saw. But I think I can get the book from him. I think I can get it.
All right. How can we help?
I just think that's a bad idea, but
Why do you think so?
we still have the garden hose.
I got like.
You got bits of garden hose.
Can't tie you.
Why would you tie me?
In case you get snatched, we can pull you back.
I think I can grab it. I think I can get it from him.
Okay.
Are you guys okay with that?
Is there?
I'm not opposing it.
Do to help?
What?
Is there anything we can do to help?
Not that I can think of, but
So
if
wait,
you think of something.
So how are you gonna do it? You're just gonna rush him and get it? I mean, what's your plan?
I'm not gonna rush him.
You're gonna stealth him?
You'll see.
There's no time to be antisocial. Clue us in. Maybe we can help you or back you up or something.
I have a plan
Mm-hmm.
that involves me.
Mm-hmm. Remember, friendship.
Yeah, what about it?
Friendship.
She burned that dice already.
Oh, you left your friendship bracelet. Oh, you threw it over there. You threw it in the cornfield. Okay, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be easier if there weren't a horde of pumpkin zombies around?
There might be, yeah.
I got an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take care of the pumpkin zombies,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna talk to our friend Linus.
Now, I do have a backpack sprayer.
May I?
What's it full of?
You put it on over your jetpack.
Oh no! Wait.
Crop dusting, baby!
Put it on backwards. And I hook the tube up like this. So the nozzle isn't spraying just yet. And I say, I'll be back. You know when you have your opening.
All right.
How you're fast. Are you how fast are you?
Not very.
Nah.
She's got
I'm
lumbering.
I got a lot of bulk.
Can you protect Ricker for us?
Do my best.
All right, Ricker.
I got this chainsaw hand
That's right. All right.
and a shovel.
All right. See you all on the other side.
All right.
And I walk a distance away from the group. Just away.
As he's doing that, I walk to the edge of the cornfield so I can see
All right.
what's happening.
Little pincher maneuver.
Yeah.
And I start the. Oh,
I
sorry.
scurry up a scarecrow and is perched, kind of watching.
All right.
I'm following Ricker here.
And I start the jetpack.
You're less sneaky. The corn is flying off to the side as you walk through.
Yeah.
I start the jetpack and I just shoot right up. Release just a bit and I say, "Hey, Linus! Pumpkins are dumb, you douche!" And I zip over all of them and I say, "You can't get me, you dingus!" And I start heading back towards the university.
Okay.
Say, get me! Just antagonizing Linus. Hopefully have him send his hordes
All right.
against me.
Linus.
What?
Hordes?
With a D. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're kind of circling around this pumpkin patch trying to get people's attention, and then you're going to take off to the university.
Yes.
Linus sees you up there. You hear him whisper some kind of incantation, and one of the giant, like, trophy-winning pumpkins down there kind of starts moving, gets up, and it's probably, it gets up on its tendrils and forms sort of a humanoid shape, probably 8 feet tall.
Oh no.
And it's got these viney appendages.
Oh no.
And it reaches out to snatch you out of the air.
All right.
So it's going first.
Okay, cool.
So let's.
I watch out for those tendrils, man.
So he has raised a Gordian to protect himself.
Oh, pumpkin Gordian.
10 and
So,
golem.
Question real quick.
Hyper flexible combat.
Aspect. It's good to be the king. What was that?
That is, she's got a chainsaw hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's different from heavily armed VT?
Yeah, that was he made her a crossbow.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
You got anything.
But my crossbow only shoots pencils.
And chair legs that have been.
Oh, yeah.
Chair legs. That's right. That's right.
If only we were looking for vampires.
Your little dog too, that was an actual dog?
There can be a dog. If you need a dog, there can be a dog.
That's all of us playing a certain role of the Wizard of Oz.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't sure exactly what that allowed us to do.
Whatever you want.
All right.
No, he's got a lot of demon dice.
What you got?
No.
Not enough.
Ha! That's a 9, and I get a +2 for doing it quickly. Can I also use an aspect as well?
If you had already rolled it, you could have.
Oh no. Okay. Cool. Then that's gonna be 11.
All right, I have 19.
No, that's more than 11.
It's more than 11.
Reroll your dice.
You have demon dice.
I do have demon dice. I have 3 of them. I'm gonna use 3 of them.
All right.
Oh, weird.
Don't worry, chat's gonna help us. That's a 6, that's a 5, and a 2. So I'm gonna take these 2 that you can't use anymore.
Oh yeah, one of those was a 5, so I can use that. Oh, and a 6, you said.
Yeah.
Cool.
So for the 11, it's gonna be 13, 18, 24 for me.
All right. You just managed to wiggle away from this guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just wiggle around the thrashing vine as it tries to grab you. And it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray him.
Let's do an attack.
All right, so I'm doing the pesticides and we be gone.
All right, what are you aiming for?
I'm going to be doing this cleverly, and also R&D since I engineered this. And also this is going to be some. It's going to be some weird science. So I had another D6.
Bits and
All right.
pieces and bits and pieces and bits and
You just aiming straight for the pumpkin part?
Everything.
All right.
So that's a 10, 8, 3, 21.
All right. Wonder what that was.
And I say,
Now,
Wonder what that was.
This is a terrible tray.
now,
All right.
Linus is there, and then there are other pumpkin creatures around, right?
Sorry, what?
So far, just the Gordian.
Yeah, they've got.
Linus
He's got Linus is in the middle of the pumpkin patch. You've got a ring of the pumpkin-headed people around, and he's raised this Gordian to protect him so far.
Okay. How many pumpkin people?
All
of them.
All of the pumpkin people. What did you get?
I had 21.
Ooh. I got 23.
Pumpkin people, where do they all come from?
I can't use it right now.
Nope.
I know.
One more DD,
Go for it.
and that's a 3.
All right.
24.
Cool. You just beat me. I take 1 mild condition as it kind of the poison drips down, kind of singes the side of the Gordian's face.
And are there people around the Gordian?
No, he's
Okay.
he's next. Well, he's next to Linus. So,
Gotcha.
but he has thrown himself in the path of this stuff to block it from getting to
I
Linus.
also said, Linus, your magic sucks, science rules, you douche. and I speed over this man.
Is that your tagline?
What?
You douche.
Oh no, that's just something I pick. Whenever I use the jetpack, yes.
Jetpack.
The jetpack makes me the worst.
Give me some kind of social engineering attack on Linus.
Call a 10-year-old a douche. And I am going to do this both flashy. That's a 10. Can I use this to gain an advantage?
No, you're just doing an overcome.
All right, cool. Then that will be 10.
Okay. He's unaffected. He's very focused on his task.
What a douche! All right.
All right, who's up next?
So all the pumpkin people are still everywhere?
They're staring to the heavens and chanting.
I'm going to use the poison remote.
Do you have the poison remote?
Why do you?
Can I use the poison remote?
Yeah. You know that I hooked up the system.
Yeah.
But it's on the campus side.
Right, but you said the fireworks might distract them, but you don't actually know that, but they might.
They might.
They might.
They might.
They might. All right.
So I'm going to use that poison remote.
Give me a roll.
All right. Okay. Oof. Okay, 18.
18. That is a good roll. About a quarter of them kind of get distracted. The explosions start going off in the distance, and they apparently aren't as dedicated to the cause as Linus. And
Like summoning the great pumpkin.
They start-
with fireworks.
right? Ooh. Yeah, you just hear.
Is that Alf?
And they start heading back towards the campus. So you've gotten rid of about a quarter of them,
Nice.
Okay.
leaving you only a crap ton.
Only, yeah. I was hoping that would get more, but okay. Okay, because really what I need is for all the pumpkin people to get, like, distracted, so that way I can move in on Linus.
Oh, are you
That's what
sharing
I
your
need.
plan with us? Oh!
He got it. He got it. It's not my fault.
Wow. Well, that was going on.
Maybe it's time for another charm on your friendship bracelet. That's pretty proud. I'm proud of you.
Hey, we're working. We're becoming better.
You're right.
Working together.
Working together.
Working together.
Working together.
You're yelling this from the air over there.
We're gonna get
We're getting there!
Just texting each other. We're all on WhatsApp.
Now, these pumpkin people, Linus, are they like just minions, or are they connected to him, or does he feel them, or what's the relationship with them? Is it symbiotic? Is it psychic? Is it?
Maybe you can roll something to find out.
Well, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I happen to have a pumpkin right here,
There you go.
and I'll see if I can distract him by perhaps. Oh.
Stab a kitty claw.
All right, give me a create an advantage roll.
Huh?
Give me a create an advantage roll.
It's the same 2 die.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
you got any
depending on how you're
aspects
doing it.
of,
Yeah. Pick an approach, pick a discipline.
Pick an approach. All right. Forceful.
All right.
I'm gonna do it flashy because I want to distract them all. Because you're trying to get some attention.
There you go.
So I'm gonna make a big display of this.
Hey, you douche.
So I'm gonna,
It works! Just catch it on! I'm great at sports games.
okay. So I'm still on top of this.
Top of the
now I'm gonna
scarecrow.
stand up on the scarecrow.
All
So
right.
before I was gonna crouch down.
This is a test donation for $1.
Oh, I think I got it fixed now.
Hey! Good job, you douche!
Paxmo donated $10 faith dice. You got a faith die.
All right.
Thank you, Pax!
Thank you, Pax.
Okay. So now I'm standing up, and I'm on my hind legs, so I'm even bigger.
All right.
And I'm being flashy, and I'm going to use flashy and social engineering, as social as these guys are. They're pretty social. Look, they're all around the.
Finding out if there's a
sure, why not?
connection.
Why not? Wait a second. No.
No, I've changed my mind entirely.
Why not use some mystic arts?
All right.
Why not?
Why not?
I'm gonna see if I can cause psycho mystic feedback.
All right.
By taking one of their own, because they have a link, a psycho mystic link to this one.
All right.
And I'm gonna use it against them to get their attention.
Use your
Yeah.
Psychomantis link.
So I'm up there with the pumpkin, and first I let out this ridiculously high pitched
Yowl.
wow.
Sorry, chat.
and I get their attention. I hope nobody has headphones on. I hope nobody had headphones on. Sorry, Pax. and to get their attention, and because I'm being flashy, right? And I'm like, so I have one of yours. Yes, you pick on my brethren. I have one of your patch.
That's Keith. We don't like Keith. Keith's the worst.
Oh, look! Oh, red rum, red it's a nail, it's a claw. Hey! Oh, I'm gonna carve this pumpkin. Oh, maybe a little frown. Oh, look at these frowning. Look at him. Oh, don't like that, do ya? How you like that?
He's scratching his butt. He's the other way. There's the other way.
Shut up, you douche. There. Yeah.
Is this working at all?
That's what I'm gonna roll.
You gotta
and
roll
see.
to find out.
And this is my
This is
mystic
very elaborate.
and my flashy. Oh, it's a 10.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, dang. A 13.
All right.
Now.
Now.
No.
No. Okay.
13.
You're so close.
Ew.
You're so close.
Fine. I'm so close, I use a deep die.
Yes, you do.
Since I'm so close. Only because I'm so close. 5.
That'll do it. All right. You, as you do this, you see kind of a ripple go through the pumpkin heads in the background. They kind of, you see them flinching and reacting to this, and the tone of their chanting kind of takes a little dip, but they pick it back up again. But also the ground starts to rumble when you do this. And you feel just kind of a really quick jolt in the earth.
So none of them move away.
No. But it was very elaborate.
I did distract them. They are distracted.
They're already distracted. They're looking up and chanting. They're kind of dead to the world.
But I mean, I got them to. They changed pitch and they're like, hey, what?
Yeah, they're just not that interested in anything but the chants right now.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna use some faith dice. I'm gonna bring back my friendship is sneaky bracelet. I'm gonna go through the cornfield and rustle around for it, try to find it. I'm gonna bring back Not Surprised by Squash. And Certified Badass.
All right.
I'm gonna use all 3 of my faith dice.
Had you used any before?
I haven't used any.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll an attack or approach in a discipline.
Okay.
Plus your faith dice.
Okay. So, alright. And then
And what is it you're doing?
Okay. First question, is there any limit to how many aspects I can use?
No.
Awesome. Okay, so
Well, just however many
well,
faith
yeah,
dice you have
however
available.
many I can, yeah. So I'm going to run out of the field and attempt to get the book from Linus.
Okay.
I'm going to try and steal it from him. However, I'm also going to use my discipline. They can't kill what they can't find.
Or can they?
I'm going to do this very carefully. Alright, so yeah.
So what are you? You're running toward them?
I'm running towards them, and I'm trying to get the book out of Linus's hands to try and get him to stop.
Covertly and carefully?
Covertly and carefully. Well, yes, yeah.
Now, hold on a second. I am going to use my insurance salesman. I'm going to insure her. I'm going to run alongside her, since I have some same ability as her, to be her backup. So in case something happens to her, I got her back.
Give me a create advantage. If you get it, she gets an extra d6.
Well, I got an 8.
That'll do.
Yes, all right.
You're just running alongside someone.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
So you are well insured.
Awesome, okay.
Woo!
Alright, wow,
Alright.
okay. So that's 12, 16, 18, 20, 30.
30.
30.
Okay. So.
Use all the demon dice.
Yeah. I'm going to cleverly, using my pumpkin-based magic. All right. Screw it. I'm just using one of each. 8-year-old acolyte of the Great Pumpkin. Powerful eldritch magics. My security blanket. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Cool. All right. Get that out of there. All right. 9, 15, 20, 24. Only 27.
Yes!
So, you run up, you snatch it out of his hands, and you have the book. You're also in the middle of the pumpkin patch with Linus and this giant Gordian.
Yeah, I have the book though.
You do have the book.
Yep.
And as you grab the book, you realize Linus has completed his ritual.
Well,
He didn't need that book. And the ground kind of undulates, and he just laughs and laughs. And you see something pushing up through the surface, and it looks like the stem of a pumpkin as it's kind of pushing its way up through.
Hey chat, give me some fake die. Hey chat.
You got 3.
Oh, you do?
You got 3.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
Can I do a
have
thing?
you used any of yours either?
Yes, I have.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Actually, I believe it is VT's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and rev up the good old chainsaw.
That is a
hand.
good call.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after that Gordian because no.
Aim for the blanket.
well,
I'm going against this Gordian.
Okay.
All
Head
right.
to head.
well, don't forget, I was running alongside her, so she got the book, and I did a spinning back kick and kicked Linus in his nose face.
You tried to, but a Gordian dove between the two of you. Those things are very protective.
They really like him.
But you did do, let's call it a mild on that one. So, face kicked.
Okay, cool.
He's got 1
Face
face kicked
kicked.
damage.
All right, so I'm revving up the good old chainsaw hand. I'm gonna just really forcefully go for go for this Gordian here with a 4.
You gonna stick with that?
No, I'm gonna roll all 3 of my human die.
All right. Thank you. I'll just keep those in here.
All right, I've got 13, 4, so I got 17 now.
All right.
Up to 17.
That is a much better number.
Sweet.
I'm gonna use those 3 against you. And yeah, cool. Oh, except one of these is a D8. All right. 10. That is a 20.
Why do I even try?
So
Hey, we saw it. We appreciate it.
You're right. It was very.
You tried.
It was flash.
it definitely saw you coming. It kind of whips around and trips you as you're walking with one of its tendrils, and you take a face plant, and the chainsaw's still going, so it kind of digs into the dirt and just kind of pulls you through the, the pumpkin patch for a little bit.
Drags me along.
And her arm falls off. So then it just keeps on going.
It would have to be a much worse roll for the arm to come off.
God, I really like my arms.
All right, who's up next? Actually, Linus is up next.
Yeah.
He has not had a move yet. And as he cackles on the ground, what do I want him to do? He kind of raises his arms and chants something in Pumpkin Latin. And 2 more Gordians is what he's going to be trying to...
Pumpkin spice Latin.
He doesn't have his book, though, so let's see how this goes for him.
Yeah,
Alright.
you douche, you don't have your book.
And it's just like, Yaboosh!
And his
You
pumpkin
10-year-old
magic.
douche.
Oh, there we go.
I don't teach first grade
Yeah.
18. Yeah, let's say he summons 1.
Oh, good.
Okay, we're going about this the wrong way.
Huh?
Here's what you do. You have the book.
I got the book.
You have any mystic training skills?
God, no.
Okay, I do.
Okay.
Maybe I can find some kind of spell in there to
spell?
send that thing back or block him or shut him down or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, take the book. Oh, do you have the speed reading capability as well?
Oh, cat, fast. Everything I do is fast.
Oh,
Cats read
Cats are
fast.
known for
That's
speed
nice.
reading.
I was uninformed.
Cat eyes, cat vision, plus I'm mystical,
How do you
plus I'm
think
a
Saba got all
godling.
her stories in
So I'm gonna look through the book. See
All
if
right.
I can find anything about summoning or banishing or binding,
All right.
pumpkin, Gordian, things like that.
Give me some kind of research roll.
All right, fine. Research roll. Okay, so I got Mystic Arts, and so do an approach and discipline, or just discipline?
Yep, approach and discipline.
Okay. All right, so I'll use Clever and Mystic Arts.
All right.
So I did 6 and a 4. Wait. Yeah. 4?
The 4 is the triangle one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here you go.
That's a 9.
All right. Yeah, you are flipping through this book. You find the entry on the Great Pumpkin. It's not in English, but you get by in these. With the godling powers, it's kind of warping it enough that you get the gist. And you find a spell for banishment of the Great Pumpkin. And I'm making this up on the fly. Let's see. So you will need to. I don't know. What do you think that spell looks like? Let's crowdsource this thing.
That's what it looks like?
Yeah. What do you got to do to banish this thing back?
You summon an avatar.
Well,
there you go.
Kiss a dog.
And in a long sleeve white sweater. Like a black brown vest, a puffy brown vest, and Uggs.
What are you?
And it takes the Great Pumpkin and it squishes it, yes, into a frothy drink.
Pumpkin
Sips it, talks to the manager, then leaves. But now that neighborhood is super pricey.
Gentrify that all get out.
So,
Gentrify the hell out of this pumpkin patch.
okay, so what's the question you're trying to figure out?
Yeah.
Just what are you doing for this ritual?
Okay, so you're in the process of casting a spell?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And if there's things that other people can do to make this work better, they can create an advantage for you, so you get an extra d6 into this roll that you're gonna have to do.
All right. So I had that pumpkin that was using like
right.
voodoo doll before. I'm gonna gut it and take the seeds and the pulp out of it.
All right.
So we need the pulp and the seeds from this.
The baba.
Right.
A sacrifice.
We need that. We need some poison.
All right.
From what he rigged up, the poison right there.
All right. I won't even make you roll for this, so you get an extra d6 for Kesan's poison.
We need some. We need the air of negativity.
We got that in spades.
Okay, cool. Negativity and some bile from some kind of biological organism that just excretes bile. Oh hey, ET! Can we get some
bile?
Juice ya? Cool.
We just do some bile for
Rip
you.
out a duct.
Rip out. Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
need it.
You might have like a bowl, just something to mix this all stuff all in.
Here you go.
Cool. I got pulp and seeds. You get some bile. I got bile.
Yeah, you get bile. Like, just a little bit of bile.
And some weed
Just a
killer
lot.
stuff. All right, hold this and be negative, would you?
Just looks at it negatively. There you go.
All right, and I'm focusing on some of my godlike stuff, which I'm trying. I've never done this before, obviously, but I have some godling stuff, and I'm channeling the spirit of my mom, of my lion goddess mother.
Oh, is your mom a lion goddess?
Yeah, she's a lion.
Oh.
goddess.
It's working.
Oh, it is bubbling like crazy.
More sarcasm. Give it to me. Come on, Daria.
How's your ball feeling?
It's been fine for a little while now.
I get it now. The secret wasn't friendship; it was antagonistic behavior. It's
Wow.
working. It's working.
There you go. It's raining in Seattle.
All right, give me a roll. So you got 3 extra d6s to work with, plus your basic magic roll, which will be an approach and a discipline, plus any faith die you want to spend. There are still 3 on the board.
Wait, three die sixes.
I would suggest incorporating all of these things if you can.
Yeah.
The pew pew.
Oh, all right, fine.
Yeah, here, take my
Pew
gun.
pews in?
Take my gun.
Take my gun, please.
The blast.
All right. Poison. Well, that poison has already been used. It's good to be a king without some weapon, though. Teachable moment, so we can teach those.
Actually, yeah.
So we can teach them a thing or two.
These are gone. This one.
Yeah.
And the good to be the king has been used. So, but everything else you got.
Well, Sorry for Madness has already been used. So we have heavily armed, teachable moment, and your little dog too.
Yep.
And a couple of pew-pews.
And a couple of pew-pews.
I can use those?
Yep.
I can go, really?
And you can
Yeah, take
tag.
my gun.
You can use the 3 face dice that are still on there to tag your own aspects.
Oh, damn.
Please do.
All right. So 3 face die, my aspects. You know my disciplines like mystic arts.
Your aspects, your descriptors.
Oh, aspects. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. My aspects don't really come into play for this.
Come on, I'm sure it involves
they
cat-like
do.
reflexes, and
I need reflexes to cast a spell.
you're healing the universe by getting rid of the green
Fine.
the great
Fine.
pumpkin. And
Fine. I channel all my top of the last combat training into this mystic attack. And I'm gonna growl again. Oh, I'm gonna growl again, baby. So yeah, I'll use 3. Okay, fine. So my 3 fate dice over here, and then what else am I supposed to do?
just give me a buttload of dice and roll them.
Bunch of d6s.
Bunch of d6s.
So I need some session.
Everybody lend your d6s. You're not gonna need them.
Oh, yeah, they're only here. Here you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 d6s.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 d6s. I got those fake dice in here. And then what else am I supposed to use?
You're good.
Your approach and discipline, whatever those are.
Right, okay. So my discipline will be mystic arts. That'll be this. And then my approach will be forceful because it's combat. So that's this.
Go for it.
Go for it.
So
Give me
you
a roll.
Everything?
And roll it all.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm defending.
Defend this if you can.
Oh.
All right. Plus faith dice. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then so 14,
So far, without all of the d6s.
and then oops. Okay. What? What? All right. 5, 9, 10, 11, 14, 18, 20.
All right. So what's your total?
37.
All right, that'll do. So, here's what this looks like. The great pumpkin reaches up out of the ground and starts to turn its face towards you. Its terrible carved face that would drive you mad if you were to look upon it. And Linus is down there just cackling with glee and just loving it. And as it starts to turn, you cast this spell, and there's kind of a flash in reality, and towering over the pumpkin patch is like an 80-foot Santa Claus as the Christmas creep starts to bear down upon the spirit of Halloween and just bashes a furry boot down on top of the great pumpkin's skull, and it just caves in and disintegrates. And there's pumpkin guts flying everywhere. The entire town is just coated in bits of seed and goop. And the Brotherhood is going to have a big cleanup job on its hands. And
let out my victory war cry!
And Chad
Sorry,
goes
Pax.
to see the ear doctor.
Sorry, Pax.
So yeah, you guys have saved the universe.
The kingdom.
Hopefully.
But so the pumpkins that were attached to people's faces, they just immediately like turn to dust and fall out, and everybody just kind of collapses into the field. They're still asleep, still unconscious. It's gonna take a while for them to recover. But as you're standing in this destroyed field next to your defeated sorcerer, a van pulls up, and it's Alex Arcadian's chapter, and he's really wondering how he got a call to report to a scene that he reported in because he didn't. But he's clearly not needed here anymore, so good job, kids. And I'm pretty sure you're all going to get A's this semester.
And Toto barks a gleeful bark.
Toto, there you are! You were away the entire time! Now we can
finally entered the costume contest, y'all.
I bless the rain down in Africa. Get it, Toto? See?
So that's Demon Hunters. You all
Yay.
did so awesome, and thank you for joining me. This was so much fun. I hope you come again sometime. This was really great. Everyone else, we got Project Metaverse tomorrow at 6 p.m., and so I hope you join us for that.
Wait, isn't Masters of the Metaverse coming back too?
Is it? I don't have any knowledge of this.
I don't know.
Good thing you brought it up.
Maybe John Stone will make an appearance. I don't know. Not this Monday though. I got nothing.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
But
And
hashtag John Stone, somebody, please.
yeah, check out our Patreon. If you go to
Patreon.
dead.market, you can get your own copy of the Demon Hunters role-playing game in this lovely leather-bound edition.
And who was our
awesome.
game master again
Your
tonight?
game master today was Jimmy McMichael.
You douche.
And I think I did pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you very much, and thank you guys. This was awesome. You did great.
Oh.